live in West Palm Beach, Florida.
And we are live at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. I don't look live. Am I live?
Oh, hey. Yeah,
I'm
you're live.
I'm a little.
Let me poke you.
Watch. See,
Yeah,
look,
you're live.
I'm late. Watch.
Hey, no, I know
See?
it's a little.
It's a little delayed.
Yeah, it's
That's
all
okay
right.
as long as we're here.
Yep.
Hey guys, what's going on? We are here for the $100 buy-in 2K guarantee PLO tournament, Thursday tournament, of which we crush the guarantee every single week.
We do.
This is our feature table. We are down to 3 tables at the moment, and we have 7 players at this table. 7 of the finest PLO players that Palm Beach County has to offer. And I'm pretty sure our guarantee is sitting right around 230. Well, the guarantee is 2K for sure, but I'm pretty sure our prize pool is up to almost
2K.
Yeah, it's almost up to 4,000. I want to say,
That's beautiful.
But yeah, we'll have some numbers for you in a minute here, but we're gonna jump right into the action.
Looks like Jim might be picking up the first hand here.
Except you thought he had him. That's the problem.
What's up, Q? Everything good?
Chilling out.
All right. All right.
11 Thursday PLO day.
That's right. That's right. 4 cards. 4 cards.
So rumor has it you have to play 2.
You have to play 2, correct. You cannot make a 1-card flush, 1-card straight. You must play 2 in your hand and 3 on the board. Some people do get a little confused on that. Check.
Yeah, I heard
What are we
a
hearing?
little feedback. I wonder if that's you or if that's the table. We'll figure it out. Chat, let us know if you hear a little feedback in the audio.
Little backer.
You better have a heater in those hands. You're gonna freeze them.
Big Al in the house. Big Al, he's always a character.
Al is like a cartoon character.
He's a real life cartoon
But he's also a
character.
really good guy too.
He is. He's a great guy. Really nice dude. Jeff's in the house. Trainwreck. Got Patty. We have all the usual suspects in the house.
A couple of new suspects in the house.
Got
but,
Lee mixing it up a little bit here.
We got new to the stream, but definitely not new to the Kennel Club.
Lee would find himself with 4 cards.
Hey, Corey's in the house.
Corey, make sure you hit him a little harder because he called my bet.
One of our best.
I want to make sure he doesn't win. Up now I got 4 people. Now I can't say that.
Corey's always a ray of sunshine in the poker room.
Oh, she is. She's amazing.
Got Charles in there with a pretty playable 4, 5, 6 ace, suited ace. He's got some backdoors, open-ended in a pair.
Clubs. Lee has a flush draw.
Jeff's open-ended with top pair. Actually, Jeff's got 2 pair and open-ended. That is an incredibly strong
It is,
hand.
but Lee, I don't find Lee getting away from this hand, do you?
No, definitely not. Not the
He's got
overpair.
overpair and the flush draw. No backdoor straight. Yeah, he's got a backdoor straight draw. See, look at Lee.
Straight draw.
I don't. Does Jeff fold
No.
at any point?
I don't. Not after you just put that bet in.
No.
I think you're locked in basically. Oh wow, they're
Run
already
it twice.
They're already.
Well.
The 8 doesn't help Lee. The 7.
Oh wow,
also
the
does not
7
help
helps Lee.
him. No, it doesn't.
Why the straight's there?
No, he doesn't have the straight. He needs a jack.
No, but there's 2 pairs.
Oh
Queens and 7s.
no, I didn't see the 7 pairing. Oh, that's
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The
That's
7
grody.
helped
I
him. It
didn't even-
counterfeited Jeff.
I
Nasty.
saw the 7, but I didn't see that it paired. Is that
No.
not good? Wake up, Terry.
Lee,
Wake up, buddy.
Lee just got bailed out.
But see, Lee's taking those outs into account too. He's assuming that Jeff's probably right around where he's at, and you know if he does have 2 pair, he can expect the board to pair for his needs to hold with the higher 2 pair.
Listen, bottom line is,
I thought he had a
it's
straight.
hard to fold flush draws in PLO. It is.
Flush draw, overpair, and he's got
Backdoor straight draw.
yeah, exactly.
Jack 8.
Yep.
Which
he almost got there,
Which
which
I
he
was going to
almost-
say he turned a straight draw.
Jeff was
No, that's why I had to
That's
see
pretty much
his
50-50.
No,
and I
Jeff
didn't see what
definitely had
the numbers were.
Jeff had a hand that he couldn't fold, I don't think.
Jeff
That's
met
unfortunate
his
too.
match.
Yeah, that's unfortunate too, because Jeff usually is
I
here
thought
to the
someone said
end.
full house. I
Uh-huh.
can't really
And if
see
he
over
wins
there.
that, he's definitely
And
making
then
final
when I
four.
Without
If
a
he wins that
doubt.
hand,
then I
Yeah,
was like,
without a
better
doubt.
than his
And
pair.
it's a little unfortunate
That's
because
Mike.
there's no
Okay,
more
I'm
buy-in.
Mike.
So
Do you get that feeling
I would
that
blame
Lee's on his
Mike.
way to steamrolling through this tournament?
I would think so.
Corey,
I
you
would
see?
definitely think so. And to be, in all fairness, and I'm not going to lie,
Well, he should have been.
I feel like Lee
now
is
I
one of the
wonder
most
if he
experienced
realized what he
with 4 cards as well.
Easily. In this field, he is. I will tell you right now, he is the most experienced. I'm gonna throw a text in
You know,
here,
if
Brian,
you guys
see
are
if the
listening
chat's working.
or anyone's commentating,
Yeah, that's
we should,
cool.
Like,
I
really
just
make note of that. What just happened? Okay. We should go back to the tape on that
You're on a
one.
mission, huh?
Noah.
yes, sir.
Noah's not in there.
Well, Noah's going to look at this. Noah, how does that happen?
Misreading hands?
When they were giving him the money.
Yep.
Humans
We're good.
make mistakes.
All
That's
right.
right. But I thought that was a computer error.
Well, it was the human brain's computer.
I thought that was a computer
That
error.
is a sweet
How much is the
thing.
card?
4.
Oh wow, Lee's got aces, ace king with suited ace king, and he's sitting on 140K. Easily has. I'm pretty sure he's got more than the rest of the table combined. Actually, Lee's got somewhere to be. He actually somehow still has the best hand on his flop. It's a 3-4-7 flop. No one's got a flush draw.
Gotta switch mine.
Patty's got top pair and a
Yeah.
gutter ball, and Randy also has bottom pair and a gutter ball. But
Indeed.
let's see.
I gotta switch my.
Oh, maybe it was
Monterey.
you then. Maybe it was you. Okay. Lee's still in there. Inconsequential. Queen of spades.
15.
Wow, Lee is keeping the pressure on with just aces. You guys are in for a clinic today, boy.
All right. Are we back? Are we back?
You're back, buddy.
Oh,
Clearer than
clear?
ever. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Crisp. I feel crisp.
You sound crisp.
Oh,
What's up, Oak Tizzle? My nizzle?
oh, Tizzle. PLO is right.
Oak Tie just missed a monster hand between Jeff and Lee. Basically, long story short, Jeff gets in with open-ended 2-pair, and Lee has the overpair with the flush draw in the backdoor gutter ball, and he smashes
the counter.
smashes the counterfeit,
I couldn't see his hand.
pair on the board.
And I
for
thought he
his
said
queens up the
straight,
hole.
so I'm just assuming.
Pretty
you know,
pretty
I
impressive
heard
actually.
straight,
Lee's up to
So I'm
140K
assuming it's
now.
correct. I can't really see over
Let's see
there.
what we got 7
Right.
players.
So I'm just
at the
assuming
feature
good hand,
table.
you know.
Yeah, we're gonna go down to 2 tables relatively soon here. The
And he said
buy-in
put a
window
5 out
has
there, so I
closed.
figured that he might have a set. So when the
And,
second comes, I figure he's
yeah.
got a full house or a straight.
I know you were switching out your battery pack just now, but Lee had pocket aces right there.
Yeah.
That's
He
why I
just
was
kept
confused.
betting
Pedal to the metal,
betting
baby.
on like
Let's
on
go.
terrible flops, terrible
That's
boards,
okay.
terrible. But that's my point though.
Right.
Like, I mean, you
PLO is
know where
all.
you're at. You know these people don't have straight 2-pair or whatever else. You just keep barreling and hoping they fold.
And here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. Too, you're gonna find out too. You know, by betting where you're at.
Right.
I mean,
And you got to use the big stack. You got to use the big stack to your advantage.
exactly. Yeah, you
Literally
get
what it
played
just
back
did.
at a little bit, then maybe you shut it down for a second. You assess the situation. But I like, you know how they say like, just do whatever and then ask for forgive. It's just like bet, and then if you get some resistance, then reassess the situation and what's going on. But
It's better
bet
to
first.
ask forgiveness than permission.
Right. So I say
Does that apply here?
So it's better to bet. It's better to bet and then slow down
100%.
than to check and not know where the hell
And
you're
you'll find
at.
out.
You know what I
You'll
mean?
find
Like,
out when they come over the top. You'll find out
that's
where
what I
they're
try
at.
to explain to everybody. Like, betting necessarily doesn't mean like you're the most aggressive person. It's information.
Yep.
Can't limp.
It's like, what other information are you going to get if both of you are just staring each other in the eyes?
2-3.
Betting.
I saw another
100% I agree.
Okay.
So,
You're literally asking a question. Your bets are asking questions, and sometimes you might get the wrong answer or a lie. But
right.
But 9 out of 10 times, you're gonna get the truth in people's response.
Every action usually has a reaction.
They
So
see 'em,
if
though.
you're just sitting there and the guy's sitting there, there's nothing going on.
I like the way you talk.
Hey,
Especially you put them all down at once. in one pot.
So it looks like Charles got the best of it here. He's got aces with the king kicker. Lee has the ace, but
you never could never feel good with one pair in PLO, could you? Think?
no.
Right?
I won actually. I played PLO the other day, and I won a hand just like this with ace king.
Yeah.
Now let's see
With
what
just a
you
pair of aces and a king kicker. We got down to the river, and
Right.
there was betting almost the whole time, and I was
Oh, yeah.
shocked to be like
Right.
beyond shocked
That you won.
with just one pair.
Thanks, Oak. Yeah, I mean, I never feel good with one pair in PLO. Like, it's just,
Your kicker, you have an ace?
so what are we doing
Your
here?
ace beats me.
Lee's
Lee's a
hoping-
little behind for
Lee's
he's going to
hoping
need a
for,
deuce.
a deuce or a 10 here. That ain't it.
And
That ain't it either. And Charles is somehow wondering how he won this.
Right. Wait, one pair, just one?
Lee had so many chips. I don't even think he felt that.
Not at all. But again, it's very rare that ace king with one pair of aces going to the river,
Yep.
multi-way, is
It
going
would
to
be
win
more
that
impressive
hand.
if you just
Especially on
put it
hand
all
board
in
too.
without
8, 9,
looking.
queen, jack behind it.
Right, it's like it's straight all day.
And if we did the math here, I am pretty sure that Lee does have the rest of the table combined covered. That's 80 to, yeah, almost right on the nose.
So instead of me buying you lunch, what am I going to grab? What do we got
What
here?
are we sharing?
Yeah. Oh,
Aw,
no. Oh,
boo.
come on, man. Hold on. Do I got to mute it? Let me see.
What is that? Where'd you get that from?
Oh, there's only 21 people left?
You got that from here?
There's only
I'll send it back.
two, three tables.
Stop it. Stop
What
it.
do they pay? 8 people?
They'll pay.
Buddy, I'm
I
sending it
think
back.
it's up there probably.
I don't care if I work here. I'm sending it back.
Oh, I see.
Hockey pucks are bigger. What are you talking about?
I actually wasn't thinking of that. I take that back.
Let's see. We got Jim flopping top
Next time
pair
you
with the
better ask
ace
for
kicker. Oh, wow.
rare.
Charles flops top 2.
King Jack?
King Jack with no real competition
there's
behind
no-
him. There's no
yeah,
straight draw, no nothing.
flush draw.
Just backdoors.
There's a technically a straight draw on the board, but nobody.
But
yeah,
nobody has
you're
the
right.
straight draw,
Yeah.
correct? Yeah. Yeah, Charles sees exactly where he's at. Let's see if Jim can get away. The answer is yes, he can, quite easily.
Well,
Like you said, just one pair, one kicker.
what I've noticed is, in all fairness, in this particular tournament, aggressiveness seems to be the dominator, no matter what, you know what I mean, most people have. So if you're just keeping it aggressive, you're going to take down a lot of pots.
Yep. Eventually, you're going to run into that brick wall. But I mean,
Of course, but that's the reason why you're trying to steal the whole way
Right.
through as well.
right. And even on those hands where you're running into the brick wall, you can still win because there's just so many options.
There's a luck
The
variance
variances,
involved,
yep.
absolutely, and that is my whole point of why aggression does supersede anything else on the table, because there's times that you're going to get just dumb luck
Yep.
with that aggression.
Yep.
You're going to literally jam with pocket threes, thinking buddy had ace king. Well, guess what? He had queens, and you hit a 3 on the river. Like, it happens, you know.
That's a hold'em. It happens. I don't know.
Right? No. I'm not talking
I
about.
understand,
But
right.
yeah, no. PLO is more like
You're shoving with
yeah.
jacks and you run
but-
into aces and then you
well,
backdoor into a straight.
Here's the thing with PLO. How most of the time, how really are you dominated? You're not really that dominated by any,
Nope.
you know.
Let's see. We got Mike flopping top 2, but
Yeah, we got
Charles
Charles,
has the super ultra
open-ender.
mega rep.
That's what I mean. So
With
it's
the
like,
backdoor hearts.
even with the 2 pair, how much?
A lot of mistakes.
But he's not even the favorite with
Look,
top 2.
Al and Mike both have top 2.
Charles is the favorite.
Looks like Mike has the backdoor flush draw. Wow, Mike has 3 pair, top 3
Well,
pair.
Charles has the nut flush, backdoor flush draw too. with
Mike
the
has the
hearts.
only backdoor spade draw, but he has kings, 10s, and 8s. So he's just like, please pair, one time.
Right?
And now he has, I was gonna say he has 5 pair. but
No,
he doesn't.
kings and tens are still good, but here it's always the club draw now. Like that you,
So look, Charles picks up more outs because he picked up a 5, so now an
Right,
ace would
this-
give it to him too with
yeah,
aces up.
Yep. Which is sick. So now an ace. Well, no, the ace would give him a straight anyways for Charles.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
forget the 2
You're
pair.
right. You're right 100%.
Yeah,
Yep, you're right.
But still, oh,
And saying king 10,
I'm hearing big time clapping. So.
chase me away.
And that
Oh
is
wow! How did they find
that
the,
is the
other
case.
right? The
That
other
is the
king.
case king.
That's interesting.
Mike runs pretty good. I mean, he's a really good player. He's actually one of our better tournament
Oh,
players.
without a doubt.
But he runs pretty good. In
I
good
mean-
spot. He might disagree because he sees all of his hands and we only see a few of them. But but Mike puts himself in a position to run good.
Well, he was
you
ahead
know?
the whole time there.
I mean, relatively speaking, I think on the flop,
They-
Charles was the favorite because
he
because
was.
Al was sharing cards.
Correct.
So, and actually, I'm really proud of Al for getting away from that hand. He got away from top 2 when the board didn't pair, when
I
the
was
board
glad
didn't
you
straight
not
out, when the board
almost
didn't flush
fold
out,
for
and he
the
still
club.
folded top 2, which is
I mean,
that's
yes,
really impressive. I mean, he would have filled out, but
I mean, yes and
He's
no.
gonna
Now
make
he's
up some, like,
full
small
tilted
games
out
out
with
there.
7 bigs, so it left himself in a really bad spot. I don't agree with the fold there, only because of the fact that he left himself with 7 bigs. Had you would have had a little bit more, if you would have had 15 bigs or more, that's a good fold. But having 7 bigs right now, like,
Buddy, listen to this. All right, so I'm playing PLO the other day, right? We're playing monster stakes, cash game, $25 straddle on the button.
Beautiful.
Big game, right?
Yeah.
Big game. So you know Billy, right?
yeah,
So it's full table, 10,
Yep.
10 at the table. We got to kill in every spot.
Yep.
Long story short, Billy flops the nuts. He's got 7-8. The flop
Right.
is 6-9, 10.
Right.
2 clubs on board.
oh, that's not the nut, but it is the nut.
It's
but
the
it's
nut,
like,
but it's
it is.
not.
It's not the
It
nut
is
that you
not.
want to be getting.
5 people in front of him get it all in
No,
for more than 1,000.
in front of him.
In front of him.
I would honestly. I think I would fold, bro.
My guy mucks it.
Right.
They all run it twice.
Right.
Almost 10K in the pot. They run it
Don't
twice.
tell me he survived.
He lost both boards. Would have lost
Right.
both boards. Makes the great fold
Yeah,
after
he
flopping.
does.
Then
He
how
does.
how often are you going to stay good on both boards? Let
No,
alone
dude,
one,
a
let alone-
professional PLO player folds that, I think, almost every time. And not to take anything away from Billy, because he's a great player, but I think that that's a relatively kind of easy. When you have
It's not.
5 all.
It's never easy because you have the nuts. Even though you understand, like you and I understand, and even obviously Billy understands because he was able to fold that hand. To sit there
I
and
would
have
fold.
the nuts and still fold
Right,
it.
I would fold it. I would if I had no other redraw. Now, give me a
Look at
set.
Lee.
Give me a
Look
set
at
with
Lee.
that.
Look
Yeah.
at Lee. Oh wow.
Oh no, the 8.
Wow,
the
the
8.
Oh, that's nuts.
Vote here, 85.
Wow, 8's full. That is the actual nuts, except for quads. But yeah, Charles hits 8's full. He's like, how do I lose this?
Right, with the deuce, he flopped like gin.
Yeah,
Wow.
High-low, too. He's like, he's
He's
deuce,
like, I
right?
got it all.
Yeah, he's got to play his deuce.
That's funny.
It is funny.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Lee is basically a full-time high-low player.
Yeah.
So
He's never folding ace deuce.
No, he sees ace deuce in his mind, and even if he's playing high only,
Right,
he's just
which he
pocket,
is.
You know? But back to the Billy story. For literally 5 guys, and so on the first board, because they ran it twice, the first board, the board pairs, and the second one, the flush comes through.
That's
He
sick.
loses them both.
Right.
And like I said, there's over 10K in the pot.
Right.
And he was the one that potted it pre-flop. He had like 4, 5, 7, 8, or 5, 6, 7, 8. So he
right,
potted
like a nice
pre-flop.
little wrap,
But still,
mediocre.
you pot pre-flop, you flop the nuts, and another
Did he
guy
check?
flopped it
Did he,
too.
did he check?
Oh, he was last act, so everybody just basically first guy, bets.
Oh,
pot,
he
pot,
was
pot,
last
pot,
act, right?
Right,
So
pot,
all
pot,
the
pot, pot
action
in front
came
of
to
him.
him. Yeah, yeah.
He has to put in 4K. He has to put in 4K.
I fold.
Right,
I fold.
right, and he and
You know what that scenario gives to me? That scenario is always that scenario of like, oh, if you're in the World Series and you're on the bubble and you have aces and there's 5 players in front of you all in. You know what I mean? Like
that I can fold.
that's what I'm trying to say. It's like it's to me. I feel like that's that scenario where it's like it's almost like.
55.
Oh, like it's singing to you. It's just like you're getting rid of this hand. Like it doesn't matter.
And what are the chances you're getting quartered too? I mean, because you
Aces
know
and
somebody
kings.
else
Look
has
at
it.
Lee. Look at Lee having a sick as low. He has a sick low hand, high low hand also.
Wow.
Ace king king 5, and then Charles has a sick high low hand. There's no way that Lee is doing it right. I'm like, there's no way.
Wow.
Yeah. What?
Wow, Charles
Patty?
has 50K too.
Wow, Patty's drawing a 1 queen. That's a bad spot for
Her
her.
hearts are good. She does have a possible middle straight draw with the 5
Need a
7,
king,
but
baby.
she's
She does.
gonna need a lot of help here. Lee's got a little more to work with
Who's
because he
winning
has.
hands?
I mean,
Aces hold.
what's gonna pile with this?
Charles.
obviously,
No, a queen,
aces
king, or
hardly
ace.
are ever holding up in
I don't know
against
about
2 other players pre-flop. I
Queen,
mean,
king, or ace?
just
Yeah, I
anyone.
think so.
Take care.
King of hearts.
You got to worry about
Oh,
hearts,
so I'll take a king. I'll take a king.
queens, and a
I'm
5
good
7.
then.
You can go ahead. You're ahead.
I'm ahead.
Queen is
King's
dead.
gotta come.
His hand is very slim.
Yeah.
He's gonna need a
King's
very,
gotta
very
go.
31, and I think it's taking into account his dead cards.
Take it easy.
Straight, I mean, straight, 4, 6,
Well, that's how you do it.
Wow.
That's how you do it.
queen.
No pain. No.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Queen's full.
No more pain. No more pain.
Ace or king.
Goodness.
Power in this corner.
So we got aces
King
on
comes.
the
Wow.
outside here.
We had to
Yeah.
bring the power needed here.
Nice hand.
Wow. I don't like this. I don't
That
trust
was
it.
like,
Unevenly weighted.
22-5 on the outside.
okay.
My chip stack's going way down. And his chip stack's going way up.
He's talking about his chip deck.
They're up here.
You were going to get that
Oh, I
all in
lose.
anyway with those
Down
hands.
and up and now?
No, he still had probably about a
20,
70 or 80K at least, I would think.
24.
But he was up to 140
I mean, he had kings. He had
with the ace and
he
the
had the
and the flush
deuce
draw.
with the with the deuce on the flop. I mean, he's running into some nasty ones right now.
I wasn't paying attention when he was counting my chips. So
Let's be honest, Lee probably found that $100 in his
Oh,
in his ashtray in the car.
In his under something. Whoa, look at it out there.
Yep. It is
Yeah.
June in South Florida, baby.
I want him.
Bro, all week. They're
I
staying
know they
all
say, but-
week. I saw the system on the radar too. It was a big
I know.
old Bob
Yesterday
Ross blob.
was
Long while.
disgustingly looking.
Nah.
Did you see? I live in Hope Sound. Hope Sound got hit pretty nasty over there. Did you see that?
I did, but
On the news?
Yeah, we actually got lucky up north. I live in Jupiter too.
Yeah.
But everything was
No.
basically from like Boca
Hope Sound
south.
Hope Sound got
Oh
hit
yeah, we got.
pretty nasty.
Bro, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah, no,
It is
that's-
coming for us.
Ooh.
It is coming for all day, baby. We're about to get it.
DMX.
We're about to get it.
I'm on the button.
that's a win.
Very important place to be.
That's right.
Actually, I got
Yeah,
10
it's
bucks
coming.
and I lost my 10 bucks.
See, Charles with back-to-back big hands here.
So stop at those jacks.
See if Charles will put some in the pot. Oh no, he already did put it in the pot bet. My bad.
Never know. Let it ride.
Becky's gonna need hearts 8 or a 5, and none of those are here. Actually,
10,
Charles
6.
flops the world.
Diamonds with the straight draw,
And
with
the
the jack,
overpair. I mean,
a jack and 8, a diamond.
Becky's dead to a 6, and it doesn't matter because Charles
Yeah.
just.
Yeah.
Charles is like, I don't care. Whatever you guys want to do, I'm in.
Could be. I haven't seen Charles playing too much.
He's actually been in a bunch of regional beard competitions.
Has he?
He has,
I would
yeah.
imagine.
Yeah, he.
You're a little jelly, or what was going on?
Buddy, have you seen this beard? I'm not jelly.
Yeah, but you said
I'm winning the game.
Jack, Jack.
It's not as red as his, though.
No, it's definitely not.
Oh,
I had a pair of kings that over.
No, my guy is he's from the motherland. He eats potatoes
okay.
Got
I
it.
gotcha.
every day.
I didn't even see the flop.
Queen 10 9. That's why I thought he was.
She lost interest.
He was
when
saying
she
it was no flop.
So, got some ladies at the table there, huh? All three right there.
They have to do it.
A little lady power.
That is Lady Corner.
We'll play.
I will plot.
Yeah,
8-5.
he does that a lot.
Yeah.
Is Lee going to be, so what do you think? Lee's going to be in just about 99.7?
I think any
%
marginal
hands?
to above marginal hands, Lee is going to be pushing the action. And you know what?
63K.
That's actually a pretty good hand, though. He's got a suited jacks, queen jack, and no raises in front of you. I actually like the action.
Jack is dead.
All right.
He's got all the middling cards. Jen's going to see a flop. Charles probably going to fold. Yeah.
Heads up. I'm nervous.
Jen's going to absolutely
Girl
have to
power.
smash this
Girl
board.
power, girl power, Becky.
That's what they do.
Girl power. Leave us alone.
Wow, that is what
That's
they do.
what they do.
Jeez.
With the set here.
Unreal.
And the other jack is dead, so
At least just
Set of aces.
putting in stacks
All right,
and
I need a
stacks.
pair.
goodness.
I got my own outs
Lee's
and
again with the
Lee says I got my own outs. You got one.
Oh, that's-
Oh, this game is an ace.
Ray
An ace will
is
win it for
dead.
Jen though. Wow.
You weren't supposed to do that.
well, it's $100. You see,
Oh,
Charles,
without a
it's
doubt.
$100. People
Oh, without
don't
a doubt.
understand. It's $100.
Yeah.
That's
Mowing him down. I just heard. Yup. He hasn't missed one hand.
I missed the kings.
You got him on?
Bye, Jen.
Jay Free, the beard always gives you an advantage. That's why we have it.
It's hard to beat all this testosterone, but we'll try.
He's got another PLO to gain to B2.
Yeah.
You don't pay the big blind that far out of that?
Lee is back up over 100K.
That's
Not
PLO.
willingly, anyway.
Yeah.
I flopped bottom set in the same situation against Min in that cash game I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Flops ace jack 10. I got ace ace queen.
You can't fold a set.
Oh, really? Oh, so we might not even. Does he
I
have?
would have folded
Does
any
he have?
under any other circumstance.
Yeah.
See how much he's got. So you have bottom set.
Let's do it again. 5 now.
All right, yeah, we're down to 16 players, guys. We're 8 and 8. We're gonna go down to final table when we hit 9 players. But no, it's basically just the same situation right there, except
Yeah.
we ran it twice and Min's flopped Broadway held up on both boards. I got bottom set and gutter ball to the straight and backdoor flush draws.
Yeah.
And I brick city everything, and that was part of the
Right.
you know
The whole decline.
But then again, I mean, man, I know that the way he plays, he's
How'd you get to 9 though? I mean, shit. You know, how did it all go so bad if it went so right? Look at Lee. Look at Lee. I love
It was
Lee.
a terrible call.
I love me some Lee.
I still have a feeling.
So he's literally in the last like 9 hands that we've seen. I think he's been out in 1.
yeah, he is getting some really good hands.
I mean, he is though. I'm not
that's
gonna lie.
not the best hand, but ace.
I almost double suited. Yeah, and he bricks. I mean,
he's
it's
gonna
the
need a king.
Bink?
King only.
Oh wow.
Just
Full
queen's
house.
fold, no big deal.
Full
It's not
house.
the nuts, but second nuts is pretty good.
Dodge one there.
Yeah. Lucky.
Donnie,
Yeah.
down another.
Oh, no.
Jacks.
Yeah.
9-10 suited diamonds.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Because then you
What'd you
know,
have? I had nines and Jack, low cards. Nines, 5-4.
Yeah, but that's just on the rarest of occasions. That's but he's got to get so lucky.
You're right.
You
You're
know?
right. It's just so bad.
Bro, he's got a whole chamber. He's got 5 or 6 bullets every time.
And one gear.
Right.
Top card right now. Dead small.
How do you have one gear your whole life?
Costs nobody no money. No value.
That's how he got that way.
You though.
Golly, bro. Like, just one gear. Like, yeah, I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm all in.
I'll get there. If not, I got another.
Yeah, what the hell?
I got
How
another
many
one in the
what the hells have you seen that guy do? What the hell?
I'm gonna do him a favor.
Speaking of what the hell, we got Lee coming in with 4s.
Opening the door.
and a
What the hell? He's got a 9 high
There's
suit.
certain people I don't like.
Because he already knows.
This game is perfect for Lee. Just gets to sit back, relax.
Oh, and just
see
throw
some
it
flop.
around.
Yeah.
No significant action. I'm not even gonna
Lee's
look at it.
VPIP in this game should be sitting in the 80s.
Let me tell you something. I'll be honest with you.
Probably a good idea.
The game
Jack
was
10.
relatively
Jack 10.
passive. Let's
Jack.
put it that way. On a nice lease side.
7-5.
You know?
you go.
So anybody
Now
that comes through non-passive is obviously going to exploit a lot of the people that are
Right.
just hanging around. You know? Hanging around.
Hanging around.
Is there a straight there?
Oh yeah, no, she flopped the, and there's no other draws anywhere.
9. There's only 4
No
people
flush
left.
draw, no really better straight
13,
draws.
right? You gotta get rid of 4 people.
But that's also why you raise that pre-flop. Just get some
Right.
money in the pot, so when you
Sure.
flop the nuts, you can
Absolutely.
get some
I don't know.
equity for that hand.
I hope so.
Concur. That's why I'll even try to pot it with like a mediocre hand, like a 5, 6, 7, 8
Oh
double
yeah,
suited.
for sure.
You know what I mean? Because it's like if I
Absolutely.
catch my flop, you're gonna put me on aces potting pre-flop or something like that. Like,
Right, and that goes both ways. If your flop doesn't come out, if you pot with 4, 5, 6,
and
7,
you
8,
can rep.
you can
Right.
still rep.
Right.
If it comes out ace, queen, whatever, you're still repping any of your top 2s and sets. So
100%.
On me?
your range actually doubles when you raise.
It does
with
exactly.
shitty hands.
Exactly.
How much do you
Exactly.
make?
It does double because you can play both sides at that point, and that's a beautiful thing. Isn't that the beautiful thing about kind of like being deceptive in the small blind with like a big hand? Because you have a big hand, but everybody's putting you on a shitty hand because you didn't raise pre, right? So you're in the small. So if it's 2, 4, 7, you could rep that hand, right?
Yep.
But now, if it's a high board, who's
That's all you
putting
have
you on like say you have ace king in your hand, and it comes like
almost any
king,
flop is good for me.
7, 10.
That's good. Wait,
They're
is
not
that
putting small blind that didn't raise on ace king
4,
right
5,
there.
8 rainbow?
Right.
So you're gonna get like I feel
I'm
like
unprepared.
sometimes slow playing the small blind is a really payoff situation
Yeah, but that
because
doesn't
you
do
can
it.
play
He's really
both
good at
sides.
that. Doesn't
Mike's
matter.
good at that. I've seen Mike do that
I don't
a
know.
few times.
Really?
Oh
Yeah.
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 Oh wow, 5s and deuces, and that's gonna hold up.
Nice hand.
Which actually, yeah, 5s and deuces. Let's say kings and, but it's not.
I didn't like her call.
Nice hand.
Becky had 10K left, and Lee potted it to 5K pre-flop, and she
Yeah.
just called with the kings.
See, I'm doing, hey, Charles, I'm doing what
That's it.
you are, right? I'm trying to push people out of hands, and I'm trying to get rid
A
of
little
people.
double up, actually a little more than that.
I mean, I'm trying to win the work. That's what I should be doing.
Nice go-to.
No, what I was gonna say is a lot of people misconstrue like me being like rude for like kind of like saying about this aggressive passive thing. It's only because like Okay.
Your New York accent?
No, it's because I can take it back to 18 years ago to a guy named Farid Jotton. I don't know if you know or heard about this player called Farid Jotton, but you could look him up. Any player can look him up that's listening. He is a professional player right now, playing all EPT, WSOP.
Free Jaka?
Farid Jotton. Farid Jotton. It's F-A-R-I, not Farid Jotton. No,
Okay.
not that one. It's Farid Jotton. F-A-R-I-D.
Okay.
Jattin, Farid Jotton. You know him if I trust me. If I but anyways, 18 years ago, this kid was the absolute worst player I have ever seen in my entire life. He used to play in Dania. Talking 18 years ago. This is like in Florida when like we were just playing sit and goes, and Hard Rock had those sit and goes that were going on and all that kind of stuff. Make a long story short, this dude was so uber aggressive that he would be out in the first hand of a tournament, okay? Very first hand, he didn't care. Fast forward 18 years later, this dude is still very aggressive, but he's winning championship. These guys got over $15 million earned in. So what I'm trying to say is he learned how to harness that aggression. He learned how to use it, manipulate it, and drive it. It's like a car that goes out of control. You're not just going to get into a Lamborghini and know how to take it to 200. You have to work with it. You have to control it.
Buddy.
And that's what I'm talking
Look
about.
at this flop.
I know. This
We
is
got
like
a set of sevens. We got
diamonds.
eights with an open-ended.
we got
Charles with diamonds and an open-ended straight draw.
you got a lot going on.
Jeez.
So anyways, my point is that in the long run, aggression is going to dominate.
I gotta open it straight.
Well, like you said,
You've never
it's
seen
one thing to be aggressive.
Sounds good to me. Pair the board.
No? Okay. I'll
Total
show you
point.
something real quick.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive, but you gotta know the right spots to be aggressive.
Sure. It's like I feel like
Wow, what a couple of bricks.
yeah.
That's nuts.
Wow.
Lee is up to 200.
Lee's mowing them down, like he said, mowing them down.
Donnie down another.
Oh, that's a nice little resume.
Yeah, it's not bad, right? And look at where this kid's playing. Look, this kid is living life. Like he goes from one part of the world
Oh yeah.
to the next part of the world. Then he's back in Florida and Vegas. Like this dude is doing it. Like I'm a little envious. I'm not gonna lie. And it's not even has to do with poker. It has to do with the lifestyle that this guy's living. Like he's just literally going from like France to Prague to Germany. Like everywhere. And the dude's crushing. You should. But anyways,
I
he's
wonder
from
at
Florida.
I wonder at what point, like,
Let me
do
see if they
you
say
want to have
Florida.
like 100% of your own self, or do you want to have like people that are sponsoring you, where obviously you're going to give up a little bit of your take, but at the same time you never have to put up your own.
It's a weird. That's a very weird. So see, he's from Miami.
Yep.
I don't know where he's ranked in whatever, but
Number one on the Colombian all-time winning list.
One's over
like,
here.
the dude's a crusher. And he plays here. He comes here every now and again and plays some stuff. But like I said, he's one of the dudes that I've literally, like, I could go on and on. Darryl Fish. I could go on and on with Matt Waxman. I played with all these dudes when I was younger, and these dudes like dominated. You know why? Because they found a style, they worked with it, and they were persistent to their craft. And that's what you need to be to succeed in this kind of thing. You're not just going to be a part-time poker player and be a professional, a winning professional. It doesn't happen. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the time. And you have to.
I remember when Fish was.
How much?
I mean, he couldn't be touched for like a couple-year period.
Oh yeah, no, Darryl
Buddy.
was.
Oh,
But
man.
we've had a lot of them, bro. There's a dude named Hayden Fortini. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
Sounds familiar.
He's another dude that he was a Florida crusher. If I pull him up right now, you'd be like, holy shit. Like he's a Harrison. Harrison Gimbel started here at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. Harrison Gimbel. I don't know if you know Harrison, but he's another dude that's like super duper professional. Like, so Harrison Gimbel is this dude.
He'll wait for like
I don't know
6
if you've
hours.
ever seen him around. He won the first PCA tournament, the Bahamas PCA, for like stupid amount of money. Anyways, he was a grinder here at the Kennel Club way back. He started his career like Maurice Hawkins here at the Kennel, which I can go on and on for people that have started their careers here. Terry, by the way.
You don't have a set of queens, I'll tell you that.
Kennel Club is like a little hidden.
We are.
We're a little hidden gem.
We're hidden
that,
paradise.
Melissa Russo used to play here all the time.
What was that other girl that?
So here's
while
a dude, Hayden.
blonde girl.
Yeah, Jessica.
Jessica
saw
Dark.
Jessica.
Yeah.
Yep. So Hayden, you know, I mean, nothing
I usually
super
call
duper,
that.
but almost $1 million. Grinder here at the Kennel Club all the time. Like,
And you had an up and down hand.
No, we're jumping
Gigi,
off.
come in
point
and
for
let me
sure.
wipe everybody else
Especially in
out.
South
Let's
Florida.
go.
I mean, the poker scene in South Florida is actually
I'm just
nuts. Like
I'm
outside
mowing
of like
them
your
down.
big
Like
gambling
it's-
cities like
it's
AC
mowing
and
them down.
Vegas and
It's
and
like I'm
whatnot,
like this
South
ever-ready
Florida's
mower.
South Florida is amazing, and to be honest with you, the action down here. I mean,
No,
we
I would-
got a
I'm
couple
not-
of spots
I'm not
that are a
gonna do
little
that to
dry,
you
but I mean,
either.
here at the Kennel Club,
I
we want action.
you
Come
doubled
on
up
down,
for
man.
me.
Our 1-2 and
Right.
2-5 games, and even our
Yeah.
pick game, man, we got so much action
Don't
going
get
on
used
here.
to it.
we do.
And even in the back guys, we got pre-card,
Queens, kings, your ace,
Ultimate Hold'em, still
Well, we know
doing
that.
the
I mean,
Paramutual,
that's
dog
why it's
racing,
easy to
of
play
course.
against you.
We're not doing it live here, but come on down, guys.
Surprisingly enough, Florida has
Just trying to get rid of three
some of
more.
the most premier professional
Get the
players
three
to come
more
out
and
of
we
Florida,
just
like
get rid
Jason
of
Mercier,
Robert
Robert and Michael Mazzocchi.
I'm like
Reem,
ready to go
these dudes are,
downstairs.
like,
I can't take it.
incredible poker players.
Chino, one of the best.
This is
in
like I
business.
shouldn't be
mean,
here in the first
Yeah,
place.
these are all South
Incredible.
Florida guys.
Maurice Hawkins, I mean, incredible poker players, you know?
So right here, I'd like to point out something. I understand Patty does not have an ace-high flush draw to go with this, but this 18 Jack 10 is
How
a
much is the
monster
raise?
pre-flop hand.
Right in.
She's actually going to run up
65
against
it
against Lee, but still. And
75.
Lee knows
Which-
right where he's at. He knows his hand is so strong. You just have to pop this up, and you got to inflate the pot because you want to win the pot.
And Becky tried to sneak
Uh-oh,
in there.
got a caller.
No, I think she's
Let's see.
So if the ace, wow, this is like a fair fight.
Yeah.
Other
Yeah.
than
Sucks that
wheel,
Patty's
other
diamonds
than the
aren't-
wheel.
Sucks that her diamonds aren't good here.
and
I'm really nervous. At ace, is that
that's
an ace?
going to be big trouble.
Huge for Lee.
I'm
Huge for
for-
Lee actually because he's got that straight draw baked into the ace-5.
That's what I'm saying. That's going to be a little trouble for Patty because she doesn't have the redraw. Remember I said wheel in the beginning? I said
Yep, you said. Yep.
because that's
Because that one little
All the
tiny
chips are
that
going in.
difference can make the difference.
100%. They both obviously have Broadway draws, but Lee
All
had the
the
wheel
chips.
draw to go with it, which is what we're seeing right now.
It's a
Which
guarantee.
gives another 30%.
It's a guarantee
Equity.
now.
Wow, look at that card. So that
that's
gives
sick.
Patty the wrap and it gives Ace.
Yeah, this is
Lee
getting in.
ace
This
up.
is getting in.
Oh yeah.
This is
Throw it
getting
all
in.
in. Show me your set.
This is getting in. Patty's
Ace
no
queen.
way Patty's folding that.
ace, king, jack, 10.
She has the
Doesn't
nut.
mean anything.
What a cooler
She has
card.
like the nut wrap.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
bit.
What a
God.
cooler card. Oh my
Six
god.
All right, one more. Mowing
Brick,
them all down.
brick.
Just get rid of them all.
On.
The steamroll continues.
Just send it over. Send it over. Just mow them all down.
Ooh, my God.
It was about time you did some work around here.
It's
Mow
Lee.
them down.
Lee.
Need help?
Yeah, Lee. He's just
Mow
white.
them
He's just
down. Any more?
the sweeper, bro. Like they brought the vacuum in, bro. The Dyson.
Any more?
Yeah.
Not gonna be in this table.
You gotta, just
Maybe if
bring
you
them
go
all here
downstairs,
because I'm just
but
gonna mow them all down.
Yeah.
Need one more.
What's funny
even.
is that Chuck is probably.
Oh, okay.
Or 11. 6 to 5. You want
Chuck's
I can like go make a couple
Yeah,
phone
that's what I'm
calls.
saying. Chuck also.
He's
is-
just got to get a handle play, but Lee at this point he has so many chips.
It doesn't matter about a hand. Yeah. The hand that makes
But
no
he knows
difference.
that. He knows that. Some people get this big chip stack and they'll just lean on it until they get to top 5.
100%.
And Lee doesn't have that.
I'd say that.
You know?
I'd say that
This
98% of the
This
field
$100
would
investment
be
has
just
gone a long way.
hanging out with a big chip
I got
stack.
good cards.
Other than I would give
You
maybe
do?
like Jeff.
Yeah.
I'll
You know what I
rest.
mean? Trainwreck will probably try to use. You know, there's some people in here that utilize their stacks, but other than that, I feel like other people would just try to coast to the final table.
Yeah, but the pot is 55.
Oh, okay, honey.
Lee's in there. Look at him
I'm
raising
not
it
gonna
up.
get greedy.
He's
I'm not
playing.
against you.
I love it.
You said you want to go though.
It's a pretty strong hand, especially 6-handed.
You
Yeah,
said you want to go.
late position.
And you got 240K. Like, what are you
Chuck
worried
said
about?
check.
You know?
He's in the cutoff. I
You
would
know what,
just be
Chuck?
betting everything.
I respect you, so I'm gonna check.
Lee says, I respect you. So I'm
Yeah.
going to check.
Yeah.
I'll check one more time.
I'm checking
Now's
one
your
more time
time.
too.
Nah,
No more
now's
checking.
your time. You should have put something out.
I'll check.
When the board
Your ace
pairs
wins.
and you get your opponent to check, you have to
That
bet
wins
out.
too.
Oh, wow, you got lucky.
See? Great hand. Look
He
how
did have the
this
jack. He had the draw.
wonderful. That was a good one. It was so good it
I
won.
keep getting good buys.
I don't think
So he was calling. He was
Yeah, it
calling.
does look that way.
But I mean, rule of thumb,
For sure.
right? Like your heads up. The board just pairs. PLO, that's a scary card. to anybody
Once.
That's like not betting.
Barely.
We got 5-handed, so I think we're down to 11
Chuck,
now. 2 more players.
Chuck, you stopped me in my track, buddy.
Lee hasn't even said about it.
I'm very nervous now.
My money's on Lee.
I am nervous. This is like, I feel like shaking in my boots with $100.
Right.
Jim's got about 60. Mike's
It's like one hand downstairs cost me like
maybe not the whole
700.
field cover.
Jim has the biggest stack on
How
this
do I?
table next to Lee,
You know
right?
what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna slow down. I'm just
Which is
gonna
56. Which
I don't
is,
know what Chuck's got. But
So Lee has 5 times, almost 5 times the amount. That's a nice hand. Becky should be potting that. 5-handed. I would pot that.
All right, I said that.
What are we doing?
Yeah, go ahead.
4 players.
Look at what you let in.
Chalk on you.
man, look what you
Wow.
could have had based on the pre-flop raise. You know.
All right.
Now Mike's not going.
But now the pot's so small, you're not getting anything
check,
out of it.
check. If I was Mike, I would have bet something with Mike's hand.
4,000.
Straight draw. Everybody's passive. But
Yeah,
now I
but
would have
he
gave it
was
up
only
now.
second act. He's got lead.
I'm on a
behind
roll.
I know, but I
Let me
just
see
would have
how I
thrown
can scoop
something
this
out.
one out.
him. He didn't have no chips to throw anything out. I'm with you.
I only have.
You know, maybe in a cash game, but here you just
Alright.
he's got Lee sitting right behind him. So
Good tip.
I'm in it
Becky's
to win
looking
it.
for that gutter.
and that's why you just
Oh,
pot it
the-
pre-flop.
oh, no,
You pot it
spade,
pre-flop so you
spade.
can get.
Becky's got spades.
Chuck knows exactly.
But
where she
wait
at,
a
too.
second. How did she not inflate the pot on the flop with a straight draw, flush draw?
Pre-flop, on the flop, all of it.
Wow.
I know.
Whoa, Chuck.
Wow,
You're not
Chuck
gonna like
is-
that. You're paying off a
Chuck's-
nut flush
Chuck's
here,
gotta
Chuck.
have-
He's got to have a
set.
straight.
No,
No,
I
he's got
think
a
he's got
straight.
a set of tens.
No, he has a straight.
Set of tens.
He has a straight.
Buddy,
7-8.
set of tens.
7-8.
Set of tens.
7-8.
Just not quite as big as yours.
Maybe he had a flush too.
Yeah, 7-8.
Buddy, there's no way.
He pays 7-8 off.
Oh yeah, you might be right. Yeah,
Your
you might be
streak
right.
was not very long, sir.
I was a head to the
You
rim.
might be right, but
He was.
I had 2 pair and a flush draw. I hit the flush too.
he had 2 pair and a flush draw. He said.
Obviously, I can only beat one guy at the table.
We're gonna take a break. You guys can just do 20 minutes. It'll be over.
What a rip.
No. The blinds? Yeah, every
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
They're always.
There's 810,000 chips. I have a lot of them.
You have about 805.
Well, I appreciate Jim putting his cards in the box.
Oh, look at that high-low hand. Ace, king, 2, 3. You don't play? I would still play that. It's 1,500 to limp in, guys. What's going on?
I think it's a little bit of Lee.
It's now 2,000.
the Lee.
I mean, come on.
Factor.
1,500. You got 56K.
Yeah, 2-3 suited.
1,500. That's 15, 30, 45.
How much?
That's 45 bigs, bro.
Come on.
Bro, you could see a flop with ace, king, 2, 3.
Yeah, but now this happens, and now what? Now you're just stuck.
Well, now you got value.
One too much.
Now you're putting in a quarter of your stack with this ace king, use 3 with not a suited ace. I don't know. I'm with you, and I'm also with him on that.
Lady Madonna?
That's a
No,
First
bet
position,
9K,
first
9,
position.
Ladies. I like the ladies.
quarter of a
Like the
Not a
ladies.
quarter. 36K.
And
I'm checking to the big man.
Big guy.
Chuck's got the
No,
overpair
you have
still.
1, 2, 3.
Becky's got the overpair. Yeah.
1, 3. Yeah,
It's like
gut
jacks
shot.
are. Oh wow, queens are in there. Chuck has a little bit of equity as far as flopping top pairs, so if he hits a 6,
20,
22 and a half.
20.
and he's got a backdoor
Alright, I'm
flush
gonna
draw,
call.
backdoor straight draw, backdoor 2-pair draw.
You have
Four.
aces?
No.
If a 4 comes,
Oh, I got
I'll
queens.
without a straight.
I got a 17.
Okay.
7 helps.
Actually,
7 helps.
bad hand, considering. Yeah.
Not that much.
Ball.
All right.
God.
Mowing him down.
Hold
Chucky,
him down,
nice
he
one.
says.
Throwing him down.
All right, let's go.
And another one, guys. And another one.
Chucky,
got
go
one
win some money
He's
downstairs.
3 o'clock tea time.
Yes, call the action.
Gigi, hold the action because I got all the money.
You're down to
I
10,
know.
I believe.
They have to be final
I haven't
table.
played with him. I started playing here like
Yeah.
Well,
2-5.
15 minutes ago. We're on a different plane of existence, okay?
He's a nice guy. I forget what
I am a
we
nice
grew up
guy.
baseball or something.
Right.
And that's, I mean, I see
You know, I
it here
used
all
to
the
come.
time.
I used to come
just
really
don't-
early Saturday mornings because
Yeah,
Friday
it
night
was-
drunks would hang out,
Yes,
and I'd like
that's
take
what I
their
was
money.
saying.
Yeah, I
He's
come at like
talking about
6:30, 7.
come
Yeah.
really early Saturday morning and When we were open 24 hours on the
Right,
weekend.
yeah.
Yeah, he said he would just come real early Saturday morning.
Gigi, you're making it too easy for me.
Yeah, they said 10.
Gigi,
Right before that.
this is like a Goose Thursday dinner.
He's only got
There you go.
280.
All of the chips.
I'm pretty sure that's got the entire field cumulatively covered. Like if you added up everybody's stack, it's really close, but I'm pretty sure he's
Well-
got close to
well, it's
50%
100K.
chips in play.
It's 110K
I think, yes.
with these three.
We got 54 buy-ins. Wow, 54. That's great. That might be our biggest PLO field ever.
See how much
Well-
chips I actually do.
Oh, think about it. 54 buy-ins.
Well, Bennett.
Still though.
Like,
Still though, but that's 54 buy-ins.
That's 100,000.
yeah.
So
No, if it was 54 people.
So there's 810,000 chips in play, and
20.
Lee,
Yeah, so he's got
Lee has
25%.
So it's 100,
Yeah.
140,
He's got like 30%.
30%. More than that.
180,
30%.
It would be 30% if it was 900.
190,
Saying
200,
less, a little less.
10, 220. I have like
He's got
literally,
27%.
I have literally like a third of the of all the chips.
28%.
I mean, I don't want to jinx or anything.
Maybe.
Well, the guy yesterday can't really find out. 360.
Alrighty then.
Of course, I'm busted.
You're right for once. That smells delicious.
Not that that's gonna happen.
I'm
I mean,
busted out.
this guy is much crazier.
It smells like something that's more than that.
No, I've been actually
got
I've
a
had
spot-
good stuff in hands.
He's got a Spanish
But it's
girl at
also
the house
so
or something. Yeah. See that?
Now I smell the same.
He just punted his chips.
Oh,
Played so bad.
I think they're
What up,
still
Scott?
doing some.
Mike, the PLO guide, yeah. Well, today
Well, they
Lee
might
is
have-
the
maybe
PLO
they'll be
guide,
down
okay,
maybe
and
then
Mike is just along for the ride. We're waiting to fill
Yeah,
out
they're
our
probably still
feature
going
table. We're
third
gonna go 5 and 5.
Gonna balance this thing out here.
Oh, yeah, because they're
Gabsy,
Hope they brought somebody with some chips.
so does Lee.
no, it's not.
Greatest American Hero they're playing. Theme song right now.
Fight for what's right.
Fight for your life.
We have to change seats. I'm not changing.
Little Hulk
might
Hogan,
not
man,
have
no big deal.
I was gonna say that's a different American hero, but
It is totally different, but that's the one that came to
But
mind.
that is he is an American hero though. Hulk Hogan.
outta here.
is
That was the end.
Hulkamaniac.
Remember the entrance of
Yeah,
What are you, Brian? About 42, 43 years old? How old
a
are you?
little older, but yeah,
Little older,
I
okay, so
remember
you
the
remember, you
Hulkamaniac,
remember.
bro. Come on, man. They used to lift his arm up when he'd be
Well, we choose.
one.
We choose.
two. Remember when like Andre the Giant would have him in the yeah, and then on the third he'd
He would
and then
zombify.
put the finger up, point the finger up. And, oh,
Ooh, Donnie's coming through with some seat
Uh-oh.
cards. You know what that means?
that means that we are redrawing for final table.
Final table, guys. We're
gotta
on
move
final
over. I can
table
see you better over there.
nine-handed.
Gigi.
Yes.
Oh, now that song's gonna be
You
in
want to
my
rack
head,
them?
man.
No.
There are worse songs to be stuck in your head.
That's true. That's true. It could be some Island Boy thing, right? All right, get you going.
See, that's more of a visual that I'd rather not have in my dome.
There's some clowns, though. I'm not gonna
Literally,
lie.
they are
Like,
literal clowns.
clowns. This needs some red noses.
Are they still
and-
around? I
They're
can't
still
imagine.
no, they're
Are
still
they
around.
doing
Yeah,
things?
they're still around, trying to fight everyone or something.
I can't imagine they're gonna win that.
Yeah.
This is yours, Mike?
Bro, you know what I watched the other day that is like in my head? So we were trying to figure out a movie to watch with my kids. She's 7 years old, turning 8. We tried to watch Jurassic Park, but the
Too
first,
violent?
the
A little
first
too
scene.
scary?
Well, you know the first scene with the dinosaur in the cage. She got a little
Yeah.
scared, so I said, no
Right.
problem. You don't have to
Yep,
watch that
yep.
until you're ready.
Yep.
And so my wife's like, she's like, put on The Greatest Showman, and I'm like, Greatest Showman.
Right.
She's like, listen. She's like, give it the first 5 minutes.
Right.
If you don't want to watch it, we'll watch something else. I'm
Yep.
like, that's a pretty good deal. That's that's about as good a deal as you can ask
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
The first 30 seconds, I'm hooked. 30 seconds
Why
in,
you
I'm
didn't?
hooked.
This is the first time you were.
First time I've ever seen it.
Oh, okay. You never.
time- never watched it, never heard the music,
Well,
never-
the first 5 minutes are like it's got you. The
But-
singing and the you know
I was like,
Logan
I'm like
over there. Like,
jamming
where's
on
Wolverine?
Dude, Hugh Jackman is a man of many talents.
Oh, he's incredible, bro. He's incredible.
And then like,
Phenomenal.
25 minutes in, Zac
Yeah.
Efron comes in.
Right, and he was like, oh, dude, that's,
like, all right.
yeah.
And then I was
That's
like,
another
Zendaya.
phenomenal.
No,
Did you see the Iron Claw?
No, I didn't.
Oh, bro,
The Von Erichs, right?
bro.
Yeah, no, I
That
didn't
that movie's
He plays this
great,
regularly.
great. You know, Zach is just great movie though. Good
Yeah.
movie, yeah.
He did a documentary series on Netflix.
High low though.
How to help the world in renewable energy.
why I told him we got here. I
You go to a different place in each episode. Zac Efron is a really likable fellow. He's just really down to earth and really chill and
Cool dude, man.
yeah. But I was shocked how much I enjoyed The Greatest Showman. So this was like 2 days ago, right? And
This is the greatest show.
buddy, I don't know if you remember the one song. It's called The Other Side. I've been like listening to it like nonstop. It's been like stuck in my.
What's the other song?
It's him and Zac Efron, and they're trying to do deal at the bar. They keep taking shots of whiskey, and Hugh Jackman keeps feeding him shots at the bar, trying to get him to come along the circus or whatever.
You guys keep
But
going.
No, it's a good.
listen, it was
Great movie. Great movie.
Too many chips.
props to my wife. Well done.
Yeah.
Really table covered.
First 5 minutes. Just give it 5 minutes.
Somebody usually has a table cover.
Benny on
She
the
knew it.
block. Yeah,
She
she
knew
knew
it,
you were
boy.
gonna. Yeah.
As soon as the bass
Dig it.
started, you did great. As soon as the bass started hitting, I'm like, all right, you win, lady. You win again. You know me
By
too
the end,
well.
but by the end of the movie, you were like, you're looking up that song. You're like, yo, how do we get this on loop?
Buddy, I had it on the Spotify. And
Yep.
they had, you know how like on some of these movie musicals or whatever, they'll do like reinterpretations.
Yeah.
So there's like a reinterpretation album of like other artists doing their songs,
Okay.
which are all great. But I'm like, listen, I got a newfound respect for Hugh Jackman. That guy's a real deal.
You didn't see, Bless, you didn't see the movie.
I didn't see Les Mis.
No, not that. Hugh Jackman was in with Christian Bale.
Oh yeah,
In that amazing movie, that
the
magician
Magician.
movie.
Yeah,
That
I
was
saw that a long time ago.
that
It was
movie.
fantastic.
That
It was
movie,
great.
phenomenal. What the heck is it?
And really, like, could you really? I mean, obviously he's been in 12 or 13 of them, but could you see anybody else's Wolverine besides that guy?
No,
I mean,
he's
he's crushing the game.
I can't wait to see this new one with the
Buddy, I
Deadpool.
saw the Deadpool on your phone. I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
this guy's
you
ready.
saw that, right?
did.
I caught it. I'm ready.
Fair enough.
Hey, Benny, shouldn't you be at work?
Benny on the block. So what do we have here? We have, so it's everybody against Lee.
Blinds is
basically.
1, 2.
That's how Lee looks at it anyway.
Look at this stacks around. The only thing that's kind of putting a dent to him is
The 2 seat looks like they got over 100.
no, in the 7 or 8, 9, 8 seat, 7 seat.
2 seats got more.
There's another.
Yeah, there's not as many red trips as
You
you
only
would
have one
think.
speed.
I don't know.
Jeremy's only got like 4 reds.
You got 20, 40, 60, 70, 75,000.
Yeah, C2's got over 100K.
I don't think so.
Definitely not the
I don't
same.
think so either.
Alrighty.
Where'd that come from, Mark?
That's very dark.
And shocker, Mike has made another final table.
Yeah.
Well, you can't see the guy's eyes. What do you expect?
Extremely cards and dog.
Man, let's see how good Lee runs.
Yeah, he's not in that seat. Well, that seat. Look, the cards aren't coming in that seat now. Must be Lee. Mark's a good player. What do we got? Jose
He's still
Canal.
up here.
What are we doing here?
That's great.
Jose Canal.
Definitely not.
5 players.
Okay.
Now let me just try to outplay them.
Because you know how often I play about
We got how?
Oh, you know why he named himself that? Because we got that other guy. He calls himself Jose Jalapeno.
Really?
Yeah, we got another Spanish dude. He calls himself Jose Jalapeno, and so now
Right.
that's Jose Canoa.
Wow. Nice.
That's good stuff.
Let's see.
All right, we got any heart draws out there? Oh, Benny has all the heart draws.
Lee, don't fold that ace deuce, Lee. Don't do it, Lee. You can get a wheel.
Lee says, I have the lock low.
Oh, wow. He folded ace 10 deuce. Final table. It's a whole new mentality now.
Let's see, what'd the Canucks bet with? Absolutely nothing, huh? I like it.
With the Canuck.
And the Canucks still has nothing, but it's better than
Flush draw.
Benny's.
Benny's got flush draw.
Yeah, but he's got to realize that chances of it coming through are not good.
How we go check then? Nobody wants to
Because
take
Canuck
a
has
stab, Lee?
nothing. Canuck has niente.
Yeah, but still, like, you're not going to win
I
the
like
hand.
the bet here. I like the bet here.
Got to.
Yeah, but you got to see where Benny's at, though. If Benny checks a river, then you know you're probably good. It's on the flush draw.
I love how Benny just grabs the stack all the time like he's going to get it in there, and then he just throws his card. It's great. pump fake every. Well, what do you got the under over on Bruce playing here in the 1 seat?
I mean, I think his V put will probably hang around 15 or 16%.
Snap lower than that. I'd give him 7% max.
Tell you what, no one's got a better poker
Oh,
face
there.
than Bruce, I'll tell you that. No one knows where that guy's at ever.
Not for $200 now.
You don't know if he's happy, sad, maniacal. No idea. He could be the Joker or he could be Jesus. We don't know.
This is truth.
You ever hear that? You know who Tenacious D is, obviously.
Yeah, Tenacious D.
So they had a song on one of their early albums called Lee. Have you ever heard that song? You want to know how it goes? Lee, 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 Lee. You
Nice.
know it's fucking Lee, and that's how it's like the whole song.
Nice.
And so every time I got a
You
buddy
see
named
Lee,
Lee,
you
so
feel like
yeah,
singing it?
I do. Anytime I see a Lee or
Yeah.
hear about a Lee.
That's what you think of, Lily. I like it. I'm alright with it. Jeremy. See, this is the type of hand that, with Jeremy's hand, I'm probably raising just because I don't like to have the 9. I don't want to get caught up in a hard draw situation. So, like, I'd rather just raise it or
14,000.
fold it pre-flop. With Jeremy's hand, double suited there.
14,000.
Becky should be potting it, which she did.
Heads up.
The whole song.
It's a good. I can see how it's a hit. Look at Jose's hand now. If he doesn't get busy with his hand.
The Canuck. Oh, he flops the wrap.
Yeah, I'm like, if
The
he
wrap and the pair. Oh,
Right.
that's a. I'll
with the
take that all
pair,
day.
the 2 pair,
Oh, he does that.
2 pair with the open ender.
Wow.
Oh, there it
that's
is.
gross.
Lock it up.
That's grody.
Full house.
That is gross.
The ace and the ace only was the only thing to come on the river.
So I'm letting the other
Golly.
people more people.
That's what happened.
That's why you play those hands because it's easy to fold. It's also easy to smash and
Well,
continue.
what I was gonna say is that's what happens when you get yourself down to a lower stack. You can't protect your aces.
Right, you're just all in on the flop no matter what.
you know,
can't fold it. You can't do anything.
Yeah,
you're just in with it.
Like a lot of these people that are here with the shorter stacks, it's gonna be very hard to protect your hand at this point.
Yeah. Then again, I mean that's also the way this ratio works. Blinds are already 1,000.
That's why you should be pedal to the metal. This tournament should be pedal to the metal to the end.
Yep, I agree.
This should never be, because you can't afford to be short when you get here.
Yeah, that's
How is he saying it?
I'm gonna play this when Lee wins a big hand. I'm gonna play it on the mic.
How many people are getting paid? I haven't seen the payouts, huh?
I don't text our production. Speaking of which,
Wow, ace, king, king, 10.
that's a pretty good hand.
Decent. They looked at it twice. Pot?
7,000.
Yeah, I will pot it. Ooh, look at another. The 10s are gone. Benny. Boop, boop, boop. Benny on the block. What's Benny doing? Look, in the tank.
Benny can fold this. But he might
I
not
wouldn't
though. For only
fold.
7K.
Yeah, I wouldn't fold.
You're right. Buddy, you're right. Stop yelling at me. Buddy, you're right. Calm down. Put the knife away.
Heads up.
Ace ball. Ace on the flop.
And a club.
Bink. Ace on the
Wow,
flop.
buddy,
He calls
you're
it.
scary.
Calls it.
You are a scary man.
Look at the heart draw, too.
Oh, Benny, yeah.
Benny on
Benny.
the block.
Benny's not gonna be able to get away from this. I don't
No,
think.
he's not getting away from this.
Still though, he's about 50-50. Oh, look at that, 55-45. God, I'm good at this.
Ah,
He's about 50-50. He's got the flush draw, obviously. His kicker's no good. But the Canuck coming out swinging. Benny can't like that. And actually, this is a pretty good flop for Jose just because he has the king of hearts too, so he knows that any heart that comes, the other person does not have the
Right.
nut. Spade's gonna lock
oh,
Benny into
how
this
did
hand.
you go check, though, man? I'm not a fan of that.
It's gonna save him some money.
No. Yeah, not Mark. Or Jose is going to cost them money.
Well, it depends who you're looking at.
Oh, he would have bet, if he bet another 15K.
I don't know if he can bet there.
No, on the turn.
I know.
Why couldn't he bet the turn? There's
got-
nothing improved.
I mean, everything improves, but he's got a rep. He's got 9, 10.
I'm saying nothing makes the, I mean, an 8, like an
Oh,
ace.
I got you. I got you. But also, I mean, if Benny does have the ace, I mean, the chance of having an 8 or a jack for a two pair. I mean, you know how it goes. One pair is
He
usually
bet
never
the flop,
good.
then why does he slow down on the turn is all I'm saying, Jose. Nothing really. Look at this. What's going on here? What are we doing? Are we all in here? What is it?
Called 20K. Just ace.
Who did, Benny? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He would have gotten more money on the turn from him. He lost a little bit. He lost a little value.
You're tough, man.
Hey,
You're a tough critic.
he should have been betting the turn.
No, I need
It's easy when we can see the cards.
What? He bet the flop, and then the turn came a dud 8. So like,
It wasn't that dud.
it was an 8 of spade. It didn't complete a flush.
But it gave a
It
flush
gave.
draw.
Okay, so I
Better
mean,
possible two pair. You gotta see where
that's fine, but your heads up. Right, you got to see where you're at. You got to bet again.
Yes,
I'm not giving a guy a free flush. He just backed into a free flush on me.
What if he's no good to begin with?
Well, I'm gonna find out on that 15K.
He found out right there.
Gotta bet it. Gotta bet it. Gotta bet it. Heads up, if you're multi-way, I'm okay with the.
Lee, 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 lee.
Show.
And the Canuck has got some playing chips. He's got some chirping chips.
Look at Lee. Lee is raising it up. I love it, man. Don't let them limp. This is my whole thing, man. You cannot let people be limping in on the final table. There should never be a limp on the final table. Not in this, not here.
Me too.
And button.
Play
Right
two
there.
hands. Queen jack.
How many hands Bruce played so far?
I found a bunch of good hands and losing little.
Did you see it flop? I mean, it says 25%. But
Sorry,
I don't know what sense
he's
that
trying to
makes.
find a hand here.
I guess he saw a flop or something.
I don't think so. I think this is the first hand he's actually going to see a.
No, he's in there.
No, it's funny.
Well, he might not see a flop.
And then when he said straight, I just believed it, you know?
Not if
And
he
then when
puts
when
lying.
they
I mean,
paired
the
the
Mike
seven,
is
it-
not.
No, I'm telling you.
Mike is not
he
lower
played
than
one.
Bruce.
He played.
I was like, I didn't see your third hand.
Come on, Jose. Your first act over here, buddy.
I remember Halpern a few weeks ago was playing. He had like 3 of a kind in his hand, and he would like say he had a boat. He would be
Oh,
like,
yeah?
he would
Nice. Oh, yeah. Lee potting it again? Oh, you got to love this guy. Got to love him. Double suited, double paired. How could you not love that hand?
Wow, Bruce, tell me you're playing this, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Look at they're all really
They
happy.
all cheered him on?
They did.
That's hilarious. His first hand.
No,
Three players.
Welcome to the table there, Bruce.
Bruce, you're the first.
Wow, what a flop for Bruce. Flopping the wrap, no flush draw. If he bets this, he's gonna get it through.
He's not.
10,000.
Wow, the Canuck betting just queens.
Taking a stab.
I'm gonna give up Bruce this.
But then he doesn't bet the turn on the.
So Bruce is definitely calling, but I'd like to see a raise, especially with no flush draw out there. If there's a flush draw, I can see cause for just a call, but in this situation, I think a pot.
What, with Bruce's hand?
Yeah.
Now it's shut down now.
Yep.
Now Bruce shuts it down. Whoa, check.
Quick check.
Everybody
check.
shut
And Bruce
it down.
backdoors into the nut flush.
Wow.
I would have gotten smoked.
Doesn't get any value out of it. Listen, when my guy's betting or checking on the turn behind me, I'm putting in a little feeler bet, a little value bet on the river. You know, even though it's a flush, you got a pair of board.
And button is right.
Doesn't have to be a pot size bet, maybe a half
Maybe
pot.
Bruce didn't see it.
Of chips is never a good thing.
Bruce sees everything.
Maybe he was focused in
Yeah, it was paired.
on the other draw he had.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
You're right. Great draw.
Let's end this thing.
It was paired.
One way or another.
Yeah, well, especially in PLO, those backdoor draws are so valuable. You know,
That's why you should be betting
right,
all streets.
right. And if you're gonna check that flop, put it on.
Oh,
Put
is
it
that
pot.
what it's from?
See where you're at. You know, You'll find out real fast if buddy's
I said,
betting.
oh, I didn't hear
That's
you.
why I was trying to tell you earlier.
I wasn't.
Jose,
Oh,
not
curious.
betting
Yeah.
the turn and giving like a free runner
I thought it was like a
backdoor
trivia
draw.
question.
It's like you don't do that in PLO.
Is that a
It's a little
TV show?
different
Yeah.
though. He didn't really have room to improve. He only had one pair. I mean, I get the call for both. I get the call for both sides. But he only had one pair.
I don't like checking heads up on PLO. I just
Email
don't
is one of
like
my
it.
Still got
I
value.
don't like giving free
Great American
turns.
Hero.
Still got
Yeah.
value.
Going to the block with 8 people.
Free cards and they come back to kill you.
No, it's a real American hero, not great American hero.
This guy looks way too bored.
Yep.
Can we get some, can we go like set some decks or?
Go stack some decks.
I just,
Look at Bruce. Did Bruce pop this or he just potted? How do you just?
Now I got Jesse.
King Jack 10-10. To me, that's a potting hand.
It is a badoogie though.
oh, no, I didn't.
Come on, bro.
I love you, homie.
Look at Jose though.
Jose loves
Two
this flop.
pair, gut shot, straight draw.
Tell you what Lee's gonna do though. Lee's got a straight draw and the nut flush
Bruce
draw.
has a nothing. Oh, Lee's in there. Lee's in there.
Whose bet is this?
Wait a sec. What?
Bet is
No.
17. Bruce bets it? No, Jose bet 17.
No, Bruce bet it.
No, look. Jose bet
Oh,
it.
okay, yeah, that's yep. Had me confused.
Look at this guy.
Lee?
Lee's my hero.
Did he just pot it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And the Canucks coming along.
Is he?
Well, he's got top two. I don't blame him. And he's got draws. To the
Gutter.
nuts. Yeah,
Yeah.
gutter for the nutter.
As soon as a diamond comes on the board or a pair board, though, he's gonna have to shut it down. If Lee
It could pair
fires.
his way. If it's a 9 or 6, obviously he's in there.
Really?
Well, listen, you say if the board pairs, all you gotta say is a 5 instead of the board pairs. I mean, if
True.
he's got two of them.
Give me the pop. Where's the popcorn?
This is just an easy game. Easy game for Lee.
Wow.
Well, you know Jose can't like that.
Oh. Because he gets away, right?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I don't want to say for
Yeah,
sure. but-
three pair. Three
you're
pair's
going to-
never good in PLO.
And
Like,
not only that, but you're going up
Yeah.
against the other chip.
he didn't
leader.
call, did he?
No.
Nicely.
You know what's crazy there is I'm pretty sure Bruce hits 10. Did he have 10 there or no?
Yeah, set of tens. Yeah, he had King Jack 10-10.
Yeah. But even then, Bruce.
And that
knows
was a
where it
case 10. That's sick.
is. Yeah, Bruce knows where it is. Wow, look at Lee.
15 and
Yeah.
3.
Guy's almost
seems
got
like
half
it's
the
my
chips in
kind
play.
of
Got
day.
810,000 chips in play. He's got 350.
With those, yeah.
Let's see what Halpern does here with having almost half his stack in the big line now.
Who talked you into this?
I was just blood picking.
Benny.
20%. He's got 20% of his stack in the big. What do you do when you have 20% of your stack in the big? Do you go with it pretty much, or do you?
Me personally, my range widens by quite a bit.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Anything suited, right? Pretty much.
That's what the chip leader's supposed
Any
to do.
ace?
They're supposed to put pressure on people.
in this game, I mean, there's not much I'm not gonna like, to be honest with you. I'm folding a lot of badoogies. I'm folding obviously 3 of a kind, but
Yeah.
anything more than that, I'm just gonna kind of
Yep.
take the value and see what happens.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm in, buddy.
3, 3, 4, 5.
Clint Eastwood always said it to you. For lucky.
Those are all hands where you're in, but you're just like, ah.
Yeah, for sure.
2, 2, 3, 4. Double suited.
In. And Halpern's in the
That's probably
in the
the
same
low.
mindset.
That's like the
Oh no, he folded it. Oh, I thought he was cold.
bottom of the barrel.
Look at Lee's face. Lee loves it.
How much?
Lee knows he's never getting away with this stuff in his normal game, so he's just he loves being this guy. You know, he loves being in the driver's seat. You know.
Oh, you need change? Here we go. Need some change? Gotcha.
Yeah, I'd actually.
Stop.
You know what's fucking Lee.
It's not about the money.
What are we doing here, bud?
This is the money you need.
I'm in
When are you
trouble,
going?
right?
When are you going?
I bet I'm right.
All right, bro. You know the drill.
Next race again.
You know the assignment.
This is it.
Bam.
Dude, this game is playing a little more strong than that. You don't even need that. You know, these guys are actually playing.
As you say. Timber. Mike's gonna raise it up. Good for you.
10,000.
As you should.
You know I'm into the actions.
Can't get Lee to fold
He's double suited with a pair. Where's he going?
hard to
9. How
fold
much
that
shot
one
left?
there.
He might even just put Mike all in.
17.
He might have.
So, all right, just go.
Yeah, he is.
I didn't say anything.
So he isn't.
Oh, no. Did I say something?
You said let's go all
You
in.
have the money out or
No.
whatever, or
Did I say
call?
call?
You didn't say, you never said
So they're
call.
having a discussion on what
put out
Lee
chips, but you
said.
never said call, so I don't know what the rule is.
So you got to tell me. You make a decision because I don't want to do the wrong thing.
Floor. Put them all in.
I heard let's go. I heard let's go all in.
No. I said something before.
He did say that what Lee did is that he
I
put
put out- I
his
put out- I
hand
said
out
how
here,
much.
and then said how much do you
Right.
have, and then he
We
said,
just want to
"Let's
make
go
sure we
all
do
in."
the right thing here. Mikey, just go
Just a
ahead.
little point of parliamentary
And Bruce
procedure.
can
They're
confirm.
just trying to decide.
That's what happens when you get a newbie in tournament play.
I was it was right here.
Especially when he's used to playing a private game and kind of.
He said
And I was
17-5.
counting.
He had three out already.
I had
He
3
went
out
like
already.
this with not
I'm
enough
just going to put out a couple of stacks here and just say pot.
You know what Lee's gonna say? He's like, I don't care what you guys decide. I got
Yeah.
chips. I got the hand.
Right.
So I
Whatever you want to
Mike's
do.
So
got
you gotta make a
27,000.
rule.
I'm not even
Right.
gonna
His hand
feel
was
that.
out there on the first motion, and he hadn't declared what he's doing. He said,
Correct.
"It's
He,
all in."
he was right here calling. And he
But
said,
I didn't
and he
say
said, how many
call.
chips
He
you got?
didn't
Let
say
me finish.
call.
I got to exact. He had the chips here, like he was going to call, and then he said, how much you got left? And Mike said 17-5. He said, oh, let's call.
something like that's
Or
that's
something.
That's
That's
exactly
He's
what happened.
still out there on his first
What's the
motion.
ruling on the
hasn't
field?
necessarily declared what he's doing. He hasn't come back again.
No, he never came back.
Shouldn't be that hard.
Okay. I just wanted to do the right
It's
thing.
just
that's
all
all.
in. It's totally
I just
all
want to
in.
do the right
I don't
thing.
have a monster. I just got jacks.
It's totally all in.
What happens? So the pot is the
I have
pot?
one of
Yeah,
your
Call?
basically he
Right.
stacks chips in there.
Unless the king calls.
Hard.
Hearts.
There's the hard draw. Mike's got a straight draw.
You
does
still
not
got
help.
it.
Nines
He's gonna
and
need a
jacks
king or a
from-
heart.
Nope.
You got it.
Alright,
How much, buddy?
Brick City.
17-5.
What about that three is a deuce, huh?
27-5.
Nasty.
Nice hand.
Thank you.
Ah,
Or just any heart. Or king. I mean, Lee had the outs, you know.
How much is it again?
27.
well,
He was all getting in on the flop anyway. 'cause
The
Lee's
man
got
bleeds.
seven draws, you've got overpair.
Yeah, it would have
He's
worked out
mortal.
the same way.
Yeah, they both just mentioned that. How much of the season flop it would happen the same way.
I'm sure.
He flops the hard draw. He still has the overpair. They're getting
I'm sure I
Mike
did.
wins.
You did. It was the controversial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Controversial. What I- yeah, he's a pretty
what's
controversial.
up with Halpern?
No.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
You just chilling? I mean, do you even have to look?
Nice hand.
Hey, he's got a whole round now.
Flop. He picked up some outs.
I know. I had some
Oh
outs.
my God, you flopped the. Yeah.
Thought for sure.
Don't you? Oh, listen, I like that hand. Jim's hand. Don't you hate when like you're so short that even a double up doesn't get you like
Not much.
nothing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just
Well,
at
it's
a point
daunting
where
when you're staring at a stack like Lee, who's playing it perfectly. He's
Yeah.
playing his stack exactly how you should. So
Right.
even if you, like you just said, even if you double up, you're like, wow,
yeah,
I
it's
got
like
some, I got
nothing.
some work to do.
Yeah, it's like nothing. So Jim just calls with the
9,000.
Bruce just calls with the kings. What is going on with this passiveness? Thank you. Tell me why Bruce limps in with kings.
What's that?
Can you tell me that? Can you explain that to me?
So me personally, I can't tell
If
you.
they're watching this, we have some major issues.
Okay.
I got nothing.
You got nothing for me there?
Maybe because one of the kings isn't suited.
You got to tell me how to
Maybe
watch.
you want to. I mean, so what does that mean? If you don't hit a king,
I would
you
rather just muck the
automatically-
hand. I would just rather muck the hand. Like,
I think what this means, if he doesn't hit a king, he's just folding, right?
guys.
Yeah, I mean, you don't like that flop, right?
You're not gonna like any flop,
Right,
to be
right,
honest, unless
right.
you hit a king, pretty
100%.
much.
Benny's got the world here. Benny's got a straight draw, flush draw, and a pair. Benny loves this.
I feel like if you pot pre-flop and you get heads up and you get a flop like that,
Dude,
you have to
Benny.
pot again and then you just heads up and you're doing it. What did he do? He oh my
Benny's
god.
got a straight draw, flush draw.
Right.
The Canucks gonna put in a bet for him.
I hope that Benny was doing that so that he was gonna pot it right now. I mean,
Wow, he's got a straight draw and he's gonna call. You call that just having a plethora of chips. Benny, just shove it, buddy. Benny, just don't call and leave yourself open.
of course
Just-
he's gonna do that. I mean, that's what it is.
If he didn't have the straight draw, I guess maybe I could see see that, but he's good. And
He's got
the pair
30.
draw.
He's got 30K, and it's 19 for him to call. Just get it in. You know, leave 11K behind and fold. Thank you.
I had a fucking playable hand. I
Heard you.
had so much
15 minutes ago.
Yeah, there's no way that you leave yourself 11K. Like,
Poor Bruce, had you just gotten it in pre-flop, you're actually staring at a 50-50 with just Benny, because I think Benny might call you pre-flop. Jim might actually call you pre-flop too, but you're crushing Jim's hand. And this is all hypothetical.
Right.
If you
Oh,
if
wait.
you
We
pre-flop.
have money, right. Shit, I'm so sorry.
You got quite a bit of money.
I'm sorry. Apologize. I would do that shit.
so Lee just exposed his hand.
Non-intentional.
The
Signature.
Canuck called, Lee
But you
called.
would do that intentionally.
And now I know.
4 technically
That's
should have
okay
been
with me.
called there, but that's what it is.
7 might help Canuck. He's the only hand we can't see.
Check.
Unless he flopped the straight, which I don't think he did.
I know Lee has an ace.
Check.
Wow, what a couple of bricks. Kings might actually be good here.
Yeah,
No, I got
is Benny good? Is Benny good with a 3?
I think the three's gonna.
I folded ace
Both
three.
had spades.
Good with the 3.
No.
He's got the check.
I was up and down.
7 and 3. Oh, okay. I got the first draw.
Tell me Jose
No.
can't beat that?
Yeah.
I folded ace three.
Oi, bucket 3 win. I
folded
bang
ace
the,
three.
I know. I can't call.
Wins that
How is
right
that
there.
possible?
I'm possible. Hey, there you go. Hey, now it's danger, buddy.
Oh my God.
I'm so fucking. Wow, fucking. Hey, I have a nut first draw.
Oh my God.
No, it would have been a chop.
With 2 people going to the river.
Hey, fucking. I can't call anymore. I just go all in.
Total blank in it.
I can't even.
I have a nut space.
Then he had a
Look
chop
at
with
Benny
God.
hanging around now. Benny's second chip.
Wow.
Second and 6 after that. We're both
Hey,
to the
hey.
half. All of it.
Benny's still trying
I
to figure
can't
out how it
believe.
happened.
Wow.
You think?
Oh my God.
And the answer is because we didn't play Kings the way we should.
Any pair.
I mean, anybody could have
Yeah, any
probably.
bad, but they have pair 7 now.
Well, it didn't matter at that point because Benny was just all in. They both had to call 10K
No.
more.
I can't believe you
It's
have
not
all
like they wanted to
clubs.
bet each other out because now they want to
All clubs.
a pair of threes.
You got all
so
clubs.
it's like, you know.
All clubs, buddy.
Good hand, old club.
Oh my
You
God.
have all.
Bruce just makes that call right there.
No. That's the, see, I can understand the
I had
fold
all
on
the
the
red
flop.
ones with
That's
the
terrible
ace.
flop. There's 5 people in. Chances are you're beat on that flop, right? But it's the pre-flop action. 'Cause once you make
No, I
that,
said yeah. If he
Right.
isolated and got it heads
I thought
up.
you were saying once you if he had made
No,
the call on the
if
flop.
he- no,
no,
I
no.
said
If he pots it pre-flop, you're just in on that
Isolate.
flop. You're just in on that flop.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, happens.
That's what I'm trying to say. You're gonna
Right.
pot the flop
No,
when it gets
let
checked
me
to you
see,
heads
okay?
up on that
Pre-flop.
flop.
No, pre-flop.
Waiting for me.
Right, but
I'm not
pre-flop
betting.
somebody calls you.
You're saying,
heads
you're
up.
saying if the action was potted.
If I-
You're
Right.
saying-
If it was
Gotcha.
potted and your
Right.
heads up,
You're in.
then you're
You're in.
potting that flop
Yep.
heads up.
Yep.
Like
Whatever
it
happens,
was.
happens. Yep. 100%.
What's that?
And if you lose, you lose. But at least you lose with the best.
Hey,
Right, then you're gonna
I
think,
can't
all right,
believe
maybe
fucking
everybody has
that
aces
three
or
win.
whatever. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like we're getting it.
I mean, you might get a call from Lee with a hand like 4, 5, 6,
Can't believe
or
I
6,
folded
7,
it.
or some kind of weird 2-pair
Chop.
structure,
Yeah.
whatever.
I
But
have
the point
ace
is, like,
We're still doing that. We're trying.
Ace three of them.
I mean, you get an open
Right,
Because it's too
relatively
many
premium
bad.
hand,
board
and
was
he was
zero.
suited.
Yeah.
It was a 10-5 suited, so you're still suited.
Halpern's in.
Oh, wow.
Jose hits.
Jose says,
Whatever you do, I'm doing.
Well, Halpern's gonna need pocket aces or pocket kings. Lee just snaps in there with the ace, huh? Wow.
oh, wow, that's a bad card for Lee.
I mean, Jose, you could have gotten a little value out of the deal.
He is.
Yeah. That much he has to bet? I would have bet like 10K, 15K. Get Lee to like pay off a raggedy ace.
I think Lee's going to sniff out what's happening here.
Man, three seat go, okay.
The only thing he can beat is ace-queen.
The only thing that beats me is a 5. Or ace king.
Yeah, Lee makes this fold.
But those are the two.
And like you said, it's probably a little bit too much of a bet there on Canuck's part. What did he bet the pot, right?
Bet
That's
56.
a side pot.
You're in this one.
The only thing that is coming back over Jose is got you beat
Is
with
aces-
aces or kings.
aces full or ace
So
five.
it's like,
Yep.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
you bet way too much, bro. Way too much.
He's got a nice hat, though.
Dude, if he bets 15K, he gets snap call.
Yeah. Even 20, I think he's
That's what I'm saying.
getting
15 to 20. Wow, we paid
That's
him
all.
off.
That's the
Yeah.
fine.
What is going on?
So it's total. Is
Whoa, I
that's,
mean, they both grabbed
Total
chips.
pound is 56.5.
that has nothing to do with this. I have to put
No
it
way
as
that Lee's
56.
got it.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
with
No
that.
problem.
No way. Did he just call?
Not yet.
That would be a horrendous call. You know he's never bluffing in this spot with an all-in. You're going to see the hand anyways. I don't even know what the contemplation is here. But he has nothing less than a 5 in his hand. He could have kings full. He could have aces full. Could have, I mean,
5-6 you got.
He could have nines
5-6
full.
has you. 5-9, 5
Right,
king, 5 ace.
right.
Exactly what he has. 5 king. I mean, so many hands to have you beat here.
like, to me,
And here's
it's-
the thing: if you don't hit the 9, you're not even thinking about calling. So why are you thinking about calling when you hit the 9? It's inconsequential, really, when you think about it.
100%.
You're only beating a bluff. Yeah, he knew it. I think he knew it from the get-go.
Yeah, but it's just...
When you have that many chips, though, it's you know what I mean. It's just
Full house. We have full house.
Actually, you're not going to have that many chips,
oh
though.
wow.
What do you have, 9s?
It looks like it.
Pocket 9s? He hits the 9 on the river? No way. No way he's still around. No way Mike just put a 9 on the river for the guy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What am I seeing
He
right
actually
now?
did just do
Say
that.
you have ace nine,
Oh
ace
my
nine.
God.
What you do with ace
Gone
nine?
just about
And then you
dead.
have ace nine, full house.
We call that the case 9 in the business.
Oh my
No, you
God.
got
In the
I
biz,
just
we
wanted any
call
other
that
cards to
the
use
last
for me.
remaining
How do you get down to like 3 bigs and then just triple up? Man?
patience, buddy.
Good life, man. Good life. Wow.
Halpern's been riding the wave for 80
I
years.
see that. I see that.
Speaking of riding the wave, how about those Yankees?
Yeah, I don't think that's
Wow, they're killing it. Last
You
night
know what
they
I love?
destroyed the Royals.
You know what I love?
Yeah.
And baseball is a fickle sport.
Oh, 100%.
Fickle fans. It's
Yep.
160 games a year. It's
Yeah.
it's a lot going
Yeah.
on, right?
Yep.
They were, for lack of a better term, they were shitting on Aaron Judge for the first month of the year. I mean,
Yeah.
the fans,
Yeah.
the media, everybody said, "Oh, how could you pay this guy?"
I
How could you do this?"
couldn't. I was
And
like
he
crazy.
is literally turning in another
do that.
MVP season. And without
100
without Shohei Ohtani pitching right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
there's nobody even close to what this guy is doing right now.
Yeah,
It
no.
is so, and I'm not a Yankees fan by any means. I'm a Braves fan.
Right.
Watching what he's doing right now, I mean,
Aaron-
he is the Babe Ruth of our times.
No,
I mean, it's.
he's putting on a clinic right now for sure when it comes to batting. Look at Halpern. He hits a set right
and
now.
here's,
Look.
and look, Jeremy's
With the
got
case,
the world too.
look with the case 10.
Look,
With the
look.
case- I know Jeremy's got a straight draw, flush
He's
draw,
got a double gutter, straight
double
draw, flush
gutter.
draw.
Like
Yeah.
Jeremy's got all the equity, and he's still behind, which is crazy.
Yeah, I think I want Jeremy's hand, even though Halpern has.
How does he catch a case 10 though, Halpern? After just
But
hitting,
he's-
after just
Patience,
hitting,
patience,
after
patience,
just
buddy.
hitting a 9 on the river.
Patience, my guy.
Bro, stop. Stop.
Lee's got bottom 2 and
Oh my gosh, Lee has all the blockers for.
Yeah. Ace? I knew it. I don't know how I knew it, buddy.
gosh.
With the nut draw. Oh my goodness.
No, the flush came.
That's what I'm saying. The nut.
Yeah.
Nut, yeah.
Oh,
30,000. Call 30.
Halpern comes back from the dead.
Halpern can't
He
lose.
came back from the dead.
Yeah,
I'm
What
like,
do we get? 9 of clubs. 9 of clubs.
yeah. Imagine.
9 of clubs.
Guarantee.
It's not a guarantee. Lee just said guarantee. 9 of clubs.
Oh no.
Halpern, 2 double ups in a
Right.
row, up to 84 big ones, huh? Look at this guy.
He was down to
He was down to 12K because he lost that big line, yeah.
No, that's funny. He had me down.
I had an ace.
27.
Anyway, back to Aaron Judge. I mean, it's one thing to hit all these home runs, right? You gotta have power, you gotta have focus, you gotta be able to like see the ball and hit it good,
Right.
right? He's batting 300.
No, I know he's hitting. He's getting on base.
I mean,
RBI is like he's
dude, his
destroying it.
OBP is insane. Like his OPS is ridiculous. Like,
Listen, I'm a Yankee fan. You don't have to tell me.
I know. That's why I'm talking to you about
Right.
it. It's gotta make you feel good.
It
And you know what
does.
the sick part
Volpe
is?
is also playing
He might
stud.
not be the best player on the team. Juan Soto is incredible.
Soto's killing it too, but look at Anthony Volpe's stats
Dude,
right
that
now.
guy.
Volpe's getting on base like
Listen,
it's nobody's
Listen,
business.
Your guy Gleyber Torres, he's
Yeah.
starting to heat up too.
Buddy, wait till
He
they
was
bring
he
wait
was
till they bring
terrible
the
the first 2
Martian.
months.
You know what do you know about the Martian? Anything?
Which guy? Is that Yo?
That's
no.
Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez, yeah.
Dominguez,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Wait till he starts to catch on fire in a couple of
Buddy,
years, bro.
Garrett Cole's not even back yet. Give when he comes back in a couple of weeks. I mean,
Yankees.
that's scary.
You can't get past that lineup,
That's
bro.
scary,
that lineup
dude.
is disgusting. Like even the Dodgers, like
They could. No, that
No,
listen, that's,
look.
without barring something incredible happening, that's going to be your World Series.
Yeah.
But obviously anything can happen in baseball. But
There's
I mean,
a lot
if
of
we're-
good teams out. I mean, look, man, Phillies ain't that shabby. I mean, they're okay.
Philly's got a great
You know,
staff, great
they're
lineup.
decent.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just saying, if we're just talking purely paper,
Yeah.
we're based on paper. This is a Dodgers
Yankees
World
Yankees
Series.
are just killing it on paper right now. I think they're like 48, 49 wins or
My
something
favorite
like that.
song
Like,
they're playing too.
It's unreal.
they're killing it. Ace, King,
They got a good
5.
bullpen too for once. Schmidt's pitching good.
Look at Halpern,
Dude,
bro.
the run good is real. And where's
all
Lee
day.
going? Where's Lee going with that hand? Nowhere.
Just hanging out. I hate the dangler of the 5 right there. It just connects to almost nothing. I mean, it does make the flush draw, but that could just be disastrous for you.
Against the aces, I'll take 4, 5, 6, 8 every time and call any raise with 4, 5, 6, 8.
Yeah.
I don't care. And it's easy to fold if you miss. That's my favorite part about hands like that. If it
No,
comes
no.
high, it's easy to fold.
Yeah, listen. Look, man,
I have a feeling.
I was watching Gus Hansen when, you know,
I'll tell you in a second.
But when he was Gus Hansen,
when
see, easy to fold.
look at that Ace King. huh?
Easy to fold. So it looks like Mike's got 2 pair.
Queen 9, man. Yeah. No diamond. No,
Canucks.
Lee has diamonds. He's not going nowhere.
Wow, his diamonds are good too, huh? He might go somewhere.
No. Nope.
Depends what Halpern does here.
Nowhere.
Halpern's got the gutter ball and the overs,
Yeah, but
obviously.
Halpern will probably get out of there, though.
And look, there's no 10s on board either, so that could easily be completed.
What's Jose
Oh, the
thinking
Canuck
about
bet
here?
9K, huh?
He's got 2 pair. Whoa.
It's such a weak bet, 9K into that pot. I'm making more than that. Like that's an invitation.
Halpern called, though. That's funny.
Yeah, got out to the
He
nuts.
said, yeah. Not really. No diamonds.
Yeah, but if the 10 comes, he's got the nuts. He's got backdoor
If
hearts.
it's a 10 of diamond, you don't have the nuts.
Thank you. Thank you for that astute assessment, sir.
I'm saying.
56.5 would be the pretty
This is
close.
a game to draw to the nut, not the.
Yeah, so
56.5. 56.5.
Okay, 56.5. Yeah,
Bet the 56.
I know, bro.
That is so close.
It is. This guy's been like snoring in the corner over there. Now he's coming out betting gut shots.
He might. This is gonna get through.
It might.
This is getting through.
It might. Where'd Lee go with the flush draw? He was out.
I told you, man. Little baby
Yeah,
8 high
Lee-
flush.
what?
Hey, this
Lee
ain't
got out of there.
Lee's first tour,
Oh,
okay? This ain't his
shit.
first go around.
Oh, look at that.
And Jose's definitely folding.
Look at this. The Canuck.
He's got 2 pair and a straight draw, but yeah, he's gone.
Maybe.
2 pair and a straight draw. It's basically his all in. I mean, effectively all in.
That's exactly what I want to have happen.
He gone.
He gone.
He gone.
But here's the thing too. If Halpern didn't raise in pre-flop, the 3 doesn't help. So
Right.
I mean, what do you just call? What are you doing this with?
Yeah.
That you wouldn't do it with on the flop. You know, you're only calling 9K. That's such a weak bet on the flop. What are you doing it with here?
No, I know.
So maybe that's what Jose's thinking about, and I don't blame him for thinking so. And this would actually be a really great call. He might actually put Halpern on exactly what he has if he makes the call here.
He's gonna show him 2 pair. Got it in his hand. See? Shows him 2 pair.
Halpern's like, oh, I got that beat. Just kidding.
Oh, I got aces. Look. Oh God, he's gonna show him.
Sure.
Oh my God. What did he just say?
I don't know.
Aces
He
or
didn't, he
something?
didn't say
I
much.
can never let them go.
What's up, Nancy? How are you, darling?
He's king of 4 hearts.
You rock.
He's king of hearts, though.
Yeah, he's king of show.
Dude, Halpern?
And a high draw.
My dog is crushing the game right. 12K about 15 minutes ago.
No 10 in there.
Look in your spots, bro.
That's why I love PLO, man. You're
Really,
never
he's
out of
taking
it.
his hand. Well, look at Benny. Benny's got all those chips with a pair of 3s.
Benny is still smiling, by the way. Look at him.
Right.
He is still smiling off those
He's
pair
got
of
all those
threes.
chips with a pair of 3s,
Pair
and
of
Jim's over
threes,
there
man.
like, what is going on right now? Look at him. He can't even imagine what is going on right now. He's like, what world am I in right now? This guy Halpern just had 1,000 chips. I don't.
Ride the wave, buddy. Ride the wave.
Bottom.
Having some trouble hearing us, huh? How about that?
Yeah, how about that
Does
one?
that do
huh?
anything for you, Nancy?
That help you out?
Does
man?
that help you hear us just a little bit
Can you hear me
more?
now?
Can you hear me
now?
now? What about now? What about now?
What about
What about
now?
now? Yeah, see?
You see? See?
Okay.
Look at this.
See an almost family.
Multi-way, huh?
Yeah.
Just like the first six-handed we've seen?
7 players.
Where's all the rest of the players? Give me something juicy. Come on. Jack 8 deuce.
Couple of diamonds. Wow,
Diamonds.
Jose's.
Jose's in there. Well,
Jose's
Mike's
got
in
the
there.
flush
Mike's
draw.
getting snapped off. He's got top pair.
He's got a
with the
flush draw that's no good.
Mike's getting snapped here.
I mean, he has the best hand right now.
I was going to say, he does have the best hand, though. That we know.
Nancy, is that better? I tried to make the volume a little higher, so let me know if that's better.
Easy game. I almost want to see if I hit it.
Wow, Mike, did he fold? Yeah. Top pair and a flush draw? What?
That's bananas.
You know, from the
Listen, I mean, I don't mind that fold in a lot of situations, but like right now, your low stacks. I mean,
Can't find a better hand to get it in
I
with.
don't think so. You know what probably got him was that there were 6 guys pre-flop, and he just knows his flush draw is no good. He probably assumes his pair's no good. He doesn't know which is which. You know things. You drink Dr. Pepper and you know things.
Is it raining?
Conserve that little bit.
Oh, the air conditioning. The noise like that.
Queen 8-7-7. Halpern, what are you doing? You finding a fold here, or what are we doing? 4,000 for Lee. Benny, come on, Benny, throw a little hot out there,
Yeah, it's
Benny.
Badoogie. He
Nope.
won't do it. It's
Nope.
Badoogie. He won't.
Won't do it.
What? What?
Oh,
What?
oh.
What?
Pump fake
Yeah,
'em.
that boy,
Pump
Benny.
fake 'em.
Yeah, boy. He did pump fake him, didn't he?
Yeah, for a sec.
13-5.
Get him, Nancy.
Determined to snap
DP,
both
no
jacks.
dadoosh.
Oh, look at Jose, man.
Listen, Jose don't want to miss a thing, baby.
Jose is in there. Lee's in there. This is like no fold them. What's Stranger Things?
Stranger Things is great show. I love the synth wave on that. The synth music that they do on
Oh,
that.
at the end?
Ah,
God,
just all of
had
it,
you
just
in a
all the way
trance.
through.
But the last episode had me in like such a trance. Look at Lee. Do you
Dude,
ever
Jose
go
flops. Jose flopped the set.
Yeah, but
Benny flopped the straight.
and look at
Dude,
Lee.
everybody's got something. And Lee's got the straight flush draw.
flush draw.
This is sick.
Yeah, this is
Benny's
sick.
like, this is not what I expected.
How much?
Wait a sec. Benny did flop the
He
straight.
sure did.
Not a great one though.
I mean, it's the second nut.
Oh boy, what is going on here?
He's
What
never
is
going
Benny doing?
anywhere.
Is this a pot for you? What are you doing this spot? Do you just see a turn?
I think I'm just shoving. What am I gonna do? Put in 40K and then
That's what I'm saying. And
I
then
hate
fold?
every turn. I hate every
Right,
turn except
every
for the 2
turn.
of clubs. I hate every turn.
So you have to get it in right now.
I think so.
With no hearts.
I know. He does have backdoor better boat draws. I mean, obviously the kings are a little something.
Better straight draw.
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah,
know it,
prove.
but I mean, if the queen comes through, he will have a better straight than. Well, he already has the best straight, but. I mean, he's got all the draws against him. He's got the set out there. He's got the
flat
flush
is
draw.
just terrible. The flat is
Yeah,
terrible.
I agree.
The flat would be terrible because, like you said, all turns are just disgusting.
It's a tough spot for Benny.
Do you fold? Do you just fold?
Wow,
He's gonna fold.
Wow, that is a folding look right there.
Yeah, he's gonna fold this. I just can't believe you could be that passive in
Alright,
this
bet
game.
fool.
Look at that. Oh,
I mean, Billy did it.
that's
Billy did it.
yeah, with 5.
Wow, Bink,
Look at that.
super
Oh
Bink.
my God.
Lee's drawn dead to a 9 of hearts, even though they're not taking that into account for some reason.
Lee knows he probably has to get away.
Look, the graphics aren't taking into account the 9 of hearts. How's that possible?
Why they say he's drawn dead?
Yeah, check mark.
Oh,
Is he taking
wow,
over
yeah.
your aggression?
No, it's okay. I feel my head right now.
That means I'm smarter than AI. That's basically what that means.
True.
I mean, I already knew that, but you know.
Benny feels like the biggest hero in the world right
He
now.
is.
King 5.
Now let me ask you a question. If you flop a straight with,
But you beat me.
and you know one player has a set and one player has a flush draw, are you folding it with 2 cards to come?
Yeah.
I mean, if you just know, if you know, if
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because it's like
that's what he did.
you're out of the tournament if it just. I don't like to do that.
Maybe
It's so funny that Benny raises with kings, flops the straight, and then folds on the flop.
But like Queen Jack 10 Rainbow, you have Ace King King like 7. Are you folding the flop? Ever? Rainbow? Never.
Flopping the nuts?
Yeah. With the 2 kings in your hand. Never. Never. Never getting
On a
away.
rainbow? No.
Even if the guy flips over queens instead of queens.
51, I need a 9 of hearts for a straight flush. I need a
2
heart.
cards to go for your tournament life. You're getting it in.
What am I playing for?
You never know.
I mean,
You're
same
ahead.
thing with the queens, right? I mean, if you flop top set, yeah, it looks great, but you know you're going up against a straight. Do you just fold it, or do you put it all in hoping you're gonna hit? I mean, you're
How many people fold queen, you know, top set there? A lot of people?
No,
PLO? Probably.
No, I think more people fold the straight than they fold the set.
You do?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. That's sick.
Now I know you are for sure.
What is Lee doing, Lee? Come on.
Because you're talking.
Like, I love you and everything, but bro,
That's for sure.
what are we doing?
I can beat you with another heart too.
If he knows his hearts are good,
It's
he's
not a
calling.
hard decision, bro.
It's
Like,
not,
Buddy's
And
like
he
getting it in.
just said, "I know you're good because you're talking." He's like, "I know you're really strong because you're
It's
talking."
not a hard
Like, he
decision.
knows.
Like, he's not getting it in.
And it's not even the nut flush draw. Well, I mean, it is if we're talking about the 9 of hearts, but
Yeah,
you're right.
let me see.
Just oh, I can't see the river here.
10. There, he got the
Nice
pull
hand.
out.
That's the second time,
That's
though.
why
He's like literally tank
I flopped the
folded.
straight.
That doesn't come.
Yeah.
Definitely don't question.
You know why? You know why he's doing it? He's
No,
having
I-
such a good
I thought
time.
that-
'Cause his
That
normal
jack
game
don't
is
come,
so
I'm like,
stressing.
that was
dude.
my
Like,
I had
there's
pocket
so
king,
much
pocket
on
king
the
in
line.
7-9.
His normal game he
Okay,
plays.
I get it, but
Right
like,
now, it's just like,
you
yeah,
know,
we're having fun, trying to
Right.
make good decisions, trying to,
okay, so
you
the
know.
first minute I get, the second minute, but like after you know the 4th minute, it's like, buddy, we're not. It's no more Hollywooding now. It's like,
Yeah, they turn card. It's a fair.
You let him have his moment.
All right.
Okay.
Lee, I love you, bro, but I mean,
Let him have his moment.
you're either going with the straight flush or you're folding it, bro.
doesn't work.
Like, that's
You
all
gotta
we're
play
doing.
very
He's
aggressive
saving. He
and
call, I
push
pull.
people around. It's the only way I can
If
play.
they don't,
Benny's
if they
loving
fold, I
himself
call.
right
I
now.
flopped the
Benny
straight.
is-
Yeah.
Oh, Benny's
Benny
the
is making
hero.
all the right moves.
Right now, he could lose. He could get
I
knocked
have
out
7-9.
right now,
Well, I wasn't saying I
and
was
he feels like he won the tournament for sure with that fold.
9 of hearts.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yep.
I knew it.
I knew it.
I knew it.
Don't tell my wife.
I fold the nut.
Jim got a nice hand. I mean, it's not great.
No, but Jim's had better hands than this and folded, so
Jim's never playing this.
like he's had. I've seen his range here, and
This ain't it, huh?
that ain't it. That ain't it.
He wants it to be, though.
We have a set.
Ooh.
Wait a second.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what though? I wasn't talking about Jim. I was talking about Jeremy. To be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought that was Jeremy, and Jeremy actually playing this hand here, which is surprising because
What do we
Jeremy has
like?
folded some pretty decent hands that I've seen so far.
Yeah, from Jeremy's spot, I'm just never playing that hand.
No, I'm not playing that hand. But then again,
I mean, sometimes you flop
you know,
3
what
sixes.
do we know?
though. I mean, I don't know
Well,
much.
like, you know,
I don't know much, but I know I love you.
9,000?
the Canuck.
I don't even know why I stick.
You gotta love the tenacity by this guy, though, huh?
We've been questioning that down here.
I know fucking cards.
His hat game is so strong, and I can comment on this because my hat game is also strong.
So you've played one hand here at the final table,
You flop 3 sixes with a
right? You
kicker.
flopped 3 sixes on a rainbow with like hardly anything
Hey, man,
scaring you,
You got to pick your spots right.
and this is what you want to do.
You got to pick. You got to pick the right time,
Okay,
man.
well, all right.
And he's doing it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. And he gets snap called, huh? What does he have?
He got 6 deuce. Oh, he's got the same hand.
A6?
Yeah.
Oh, but does he have the uppers?
Let's see who hits it. Let's see who's
Queen,
gonna hit this
queen.
boat. Someone's hitting it.
Oh,
Oh, they
yeah.
both hit it.
And now the jack.
No,
Jack 6.
no.
Oh,
A6.
okay.
They both got A6. Oh, I thought.
It's the only card you can chop.
Oh, they pushed him in
What
the pot. I thought he had A6 too, right?
It looked like it.
Two or Jack beats me and king or
Okay. Well.
That was the only chop
Oh,
card.
he shot.
Oh, that was just his. Okay.
Yep.
That makes more sense.
What was the chop?
Ace and six. 6 to full, yeah. 6 to full. 6 to full, they ain't got.
We love
They
you
don't-
too,
they
Nance.
both have it.
Smack
They both
down.
have a 6. And they both have ace.
he needed a 3 or a Jack. I needed a.
But you were ahead.
know.
But you were ahead. Got the jack. You had jack hands up.
Man, you got, I'll tell you what, you got some range of
Yes,
music
you needed
too,
three,
man.
and I needed a.
1 minute he's singing heavy metal, the next he's singing soft rock. Amazing. What a library of
Bro,
music this
that's
guy's
Aaron
got.
Neville, man. It's a,
Oh, I know
that's
music,
that's
bro.
a gangster. I know.
I don't know who sings what, but I
That's
can
Aaron
sing along.
Neville. That's Aaron Neville,
Yep.
buddy.
I'll sing along with you.
I do have a repertoire.
Yeah, I see that. Very wide.
Thanks, fella.
That's what they say about you. Low
Wide.
TT.
So wide. Low TT is so wide.
What?
You're a liar.
Come on,
Bro,
buddy.
stop lying, man. Go eat those little hockey pucks and tell us the truth.
What happened? It's an hour later, dude.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Your forecasting was good before, but a little disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like Lee's gonna miss that tea time.
Round and round, round we go.
We were losing a player like every other hand.
You know what's funny? Look at all these stacks now. Like
Yeah, they're pretty even. They're all
Right.
close to up over 100K.
Mike and Jim are the only ones kind of like.
I mean, Jeremy, Mike, and Jim are all sitting around 50K.
Guess what, T?
What up, buddy?
That DP's kicking in a little bit.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to hit
boy.
that
We're gonna take a little
that
break.
Rest stop. That rest stop.
I'll hold it down while you're
You
gone.
all right? You need anything?
Yeah, I
or
don't
you
think
want
we're
some
gonna
DP?
end by the time you get back.
You want some DP?
Never.
No. Oh, whatever then.
I'd like something delicious.
No, I can't offer that.
No, I didn't think so. You will be missed. Listen, I think we got a state mandated break for some amount of time. I don't know what it is, but that's just what I heard. Hey, go talk to HR while you're at it and see what we get legally, okay? Take a couple ice on your way back.
How much is it? Two?
And then there was one. What up, chat? Lee, 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 lee.
Not yet. I might be right back in a second. Okay. I'll have to find out from operations.
That bucket deuces was an ace eight. Suited once. Finally got a hand. Finally got a hand. She wasn't hand. It is cold, actually. You would have doubled me up for sure.
I thought it was just me.
For the first time ever, it was
just
cold
me.
in the summer.
What up, chat? Let me know how you're doing. Anybody out in Vegas or going to Vegas? Maybe that's why we're a little low today in the chatting department.
That comes in 24 to 48 hours.
Can they see my cards all right?
Yeah, but let me find out what the charge is. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you. Okay? You got it.
like Jose's got a bit of a wrap here. We got a club draw as well. Jose's got the world. But Halpern's coming through too, so he's got a real hand here. Jose just has way too many draws to be folding. Jose's gonna make the call. Looks like Halpern's left with about 40K in front of him.
Throw me 2 more oranges.
We don't know what Halpern has, so we can't really tell what the odds are going to be, but Jose's equity here is, I mean, he has so many outs to the nuts. Any 8, 9, jack, ace, king, or club's going to give it to him, and that is a bink. That is a super nut bink on the river for Jose. Let's see what he does here. Let's see if he checks. No, he's going all in, and I don't blame him. What a river. Bro, look at this flop for Jose. Flops the wrap and the nut flush draw, bricks the turn. Halpern bets the pot on the turn, and then just gets there.
Yeah.
I mean, and you weren't here, but I'm just saying on the turn, there's no world. Right. Yeah.
The whole way.
Yep. Yeah, he just smooth called the turn, which I mean,
Open-ended, not flush draw.
bro, not even open-ended. He's got the wrap.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's better than open-ended.
no, on the flop, he's jack 9.
I guess I was taking the ace into account too, but yeah, that's the same king. So, listen, buddy, just because you know things doesn't mean you have to come in here and show everybody, okay? All right, just you know.
You're right. Halpern's over here thinking with what? Like,
He's got to have a set or 2 pair. Yeah, 2 pair, like queen 10 maybe.
thinking
Yeah.
about it, but like, wow.
Middle of a river with a nut draw.
What did you have?
Ace jack.
Nuts.
Nuts with the clubs.
Broadway.
The Broadway, yeah, the nut.
Most of 'em.
Not the first, the Broadway.
Broadway for you.
Yeah, he look like
Fireworks, maybe some things.
Gotcha.
yeah, the king helping.
Gotcha.
Blinds up 3-6 raise, 3-6.
Captain Obvious, something going on. Listen, I like the way you keep things vague. So this is what I do. I'm gonna tell you what I do. What I do is I put the bottle like this in the freezer, so then it freezes half the bottle, and then the next day when it's frozen, I'll take a different flavor of the vitamin water and I'll pour it in, so it basically just fills up in it, but it mixes together and it gets it nice and cold. So basically, this is like the frozen of the previous, but now it's got, what do I got here? I got tropical mango and acai blueberry mixed together. It's fucking delicious. You want to try some? You sure? I didn't.
That's not cold enough.
Correct. Buddy, I'm a born, tried and true Floridian, okay? I sweat in the AC, okay?
Okay.
In about 15 minutes from now. Mike's got the hand he's been waiting for.
I mean, you think?
Oh, wow. What happened? Did he just call?
I was gonna say, please tell me Todd didn't read.
Maybe he did.
That hand.
What would the pot have been? What are the blinds here? 2, 4, 12. I have no clue.
Tell me what's going on here. Outbreak hand, in there.
So no.
Canuck snapped, called his.
Well, Canucks got straight draws, flush draws, and a pair. Got a pair of 9, straight draw, flush draw.
Mike's like, damn it, because these aces could be any good here.
I mean, they were technically good. Obviously, we can't see Halpern's hand, but looks like set of kings or king queen.
You got a blind? Pair of 9s?
Don't put a heart.
Yeah, aces were good until aces are good until wow, aces hold.
Kings and 6s.
Sometimes you just gotta put it in, man. Especially when you're short stack like that, you just gotta put it in. If you lose, you lose, but you just gotta stick it in there. I think.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
As long as it comes back and forth.
He's got 32 5s.
Can't hear you.
Oh,
I mean, I can hear you, but I can't hear you.
that's pretty funny.
I had a rack with hearts and clubs.
And we're back.
Hey, there he is.
So we're just going to give chips back and forth here, aren't we? Wow, look at that now. Let's just,
I don't know if I've ever had a lot of 5 double suited.
You're the worst, bro. You're the worst, bro. Not even one dude.
Your predictions were literally the opposite. You are the antithesis. Yeah, but it was chop exactly.
I know we didn't get there yet, but I just told him we're gonna get to some. Lee destroys it. Like Lee is like, "What are you doing,
I was
bro?"
calling until he pushed.
After that, there's another one after that one. Yeah. Oh my God, dude.
You like dealing these? Is that your thing?
Yeah,
You
that's
like dealing? You
yeah.
just
He wants to be here till
just wanna
7
hang out
o'clock
for a while?
tonight.
No,
Yeah.
it's cool, man. I like it too. It's cool.
Oh yeah.
Fucking guys pushing people.
I appreciate
You really
it.
are actually.
Yeah.
At least there's that.
Yeah.
I've
I
been
believe
fine.
it.
Other than me, you've been pushing everybody.
I love me some
Well,
Lee,
now it's gonna
man.
start happening again. How much? 33.
Lee'll tell it like it is.
5, 10, 15, 20.
This is it?
25. How much?
With the hat.
I hope somebody has.
So Lee actually has I love hands like this, man. Lee's actually against aces. I'll take Lee's hand all day.
Yeah, but the 6 is dead. Benny and Jim both have a 6, so now your set is dead.
Why?
Yeah, but you're
Your
going 7 and
diamond-
up anyway. Your whole 7 through king
I mean,
is
you
live.
just want a straight. You're basically just
I mean,
praying
straight
for like
flush. He
a
doesn't know,
low
but his
straight.
king high flush is the nut flush because the ace of clubs is gone. His hearts are the only hearts on board. I mean, again, he
Right.
doesn't know these things, but
And here's another thing, though.
Benny.
If you have a lot of chips, you're always gonna fold like that
Benny's
2,
gonna
3 of
fold this.
diamonds.
Benny's gonna fold
I
this.
know it's. There's no way Benny folds this, right?
Look at him. He's like it's Badoogie. He only has aces. He only has aces.
Oh my gosh. Let's see if aces win again.
I mean, I don't think they will. There's one ace gone right there.
Flop dependent.
So, I mean, in retrospect, it'll probably be a good fold. What were the other 2 cards? Do you remember?
You'll know in
Ace, ace. No.
Okay.
But there's nothing here.
Yeah, Bruce might have
Aces are
something.
good.
Bruce always has something.
Aces are good on this flop right here. I'm telling you that right now. Aces just got even better because now you have aces up and you just counted for the queen 7.
One more check to you.
Wow. Aces are.
Aces are 100% good.
Yep. Agreed.
I knew you.
Aces up.
I knew he had kings.
Wow.
I wasn't folding. I wasn't
Wow.
folding, Lee. You know.
I
You
knew
bet.
what he had. And I had
Benny's
your other
winning
king.
with
I knew
threes
that.
And you
folded
just make
aces
the call.
pre-flop.
And if you just make the call there, they're checking. Look at how many. You just got free.
Well,
a
not
free
only that,
flop,
but I
free
mean,
turn.
don't you love that flop? Even if,
That's what I just.
even if you just
Yes,
see it.
I
but
would love the flop.
I'm
yes.
saying like I'm betting that flop.
Yeah.
I'm not just like checking it and hoping they check
Especially
down.
if I
I'm
had an
betting
ace
that
of
flop.
spades. Especially if I had
He
an
didn't.
ace of spades.
He didn't have, but still, it doesn't matter at
Right.
that point. You know. Look at Benny.
Nice hand.
Smile gone. I believe that's Bruce's first hand he's won.
I'll be honest with you.
100%.
Benny is
Anything.
one of the
I had a
most
7.
unorthodox
If I have
players
it, if I
I've
get
ever seen
another
in my
He's a
entire
very
life.
feel-based player.
It's like 1 minute he'll do something and then the next he'll do right off of feel, which is like you can't use the force here in like poker. There's no using the force. It's like
Benny won Kenobi. You were my only hope.
oh my gosh, man, come on. Just like there's a whole system out here built on Lee's completely deflated. He's like, I'm the only guy here betting, raising, calling, seeing hands. These guys are all just sucking out on me.
Folding aces
Look at
pre-flop.
Ben, and then Benny just calls with like queen 10, 6, 6, just some random.
Still might as well be Badoogie anyway. Obviously, you got a queen high
Just
flush.
had a 2, 3, 4, 5 wrap.
That is
That's a Badoogie.
that hand's terrible. No, it needed to be a
I mean,
six of spades.
rainbow. Yeah, true.
Needed to be-
true.
Still, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a terrible hand. Point is, it's a terrible hand.
Is Mike,
But he's
Mike
calling with it and folding aces.
and Mike didn't get it in? Dude, Mike literally left himself. Wow, like
You at least got to get the value and get that 3K in there.
I do.
Yeah.
Now he doesn't go any. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
Wow, Benny flops sixes.
the only 6 left in the deck, by the way.
Oh wow, look at Jeremy's hand. Jeremy's got a wrap and a backdoor flush.
What is Halpern doing though? 25. Halpern's in there. Lee could find a fold finally, or what? What are we doing? Lee, you can't find a fold here?
And the guy with the best hand hasn't even acted yet. Benny's got the set of
Right.
sixes.
Benny will probably fold.
No way. He's got a set of tens, you think?
Did he pot it?
No, not yet.
Oh.
But he's looking like he's going that route.
Oh, look at it outside, bro. So nasty.
Did you see those pictures from Lauderdale and Miami with people walking around in 3 foot, block
Swimming.
drainage?
I saw a dude swimming in the
Unreal.
street.
Benny, what are we doing, buddy?
Did
It's
he
a
just
badoogie flop, man.
Did
What
he
are we
just
doing?
flat?
Yes. What are we doing?
Plus, he has the own blocker to himself, Benny, with the 10. I hate that. Don't you hate?
Jimmy, what are we doing? You got the wrap and you got 25K left. What are we doing? But he's got 25,000 left. You got to wrap with it on a rainbow board. What are we doing?
Horrible.
Wow.
Horrible. That's all I could say. I mean,
Andy hits top pair. He would
look
have
at
had a
that
jack.
set.
Mike
Look at the
just
set.
happens to
Look at Mike. He
It
does.
is unbelievable.
What's so crazy is Benny gets the K6 on Mike, and Mike just got, I think, a K6.
That's the K6 because Jeremy folded the jack too. Jeremy would have had 2 pair.
That's what I'm trying to say. The case just went back and forth on each other.
He only got the
Oh
set,
my
he can't
God.
win.
What is Halpern? Halpern's all in? Yo.
Benny.
Halpern's all in
Benny.
for 70K.
Benny.
And Benny's thinking about folding.
Benny.
He's the worst player I've ever seen in my entire life right now.
Hey,
I swear. What?
he
He's
was
actually,
fucking
I
your
get it in so fast. Like, what?
And it's a jack of diamonds too that completes the
This is
badoogie.
why I love
that
Leo.
completes
Watch.
the
This is
4
why I
card
love Leo.
badoogie.
I think this is the hand
Oh,
that I was talking about.
you think Lee's gonna give it to him?
Well, I think,
You think he's gonna give him the business?
I think so. I think so.
I don't know what you have. 2 pair?
Look at Benny. He's like, oh, I only have a set here. I only have a set here on a rainbow board with no straight. Huh? Look at Lee. Lee, look at. Look at. Yo! Yo!
Bro, not only
What?
that, but he's got blockers to the 10.
That's what
He's
I
got
told
block-
you.
he's
with
got
the
blockers
10.
to the
I said
10.
he's got his own
Yeah,
blocker
only
with the
like,
10.
He's all in. He's all in already.
So the odds of somebody having a set of 10s, you know what I mean, are very rare. Look.
I don't understand. But this goes back to exactly what you just said. He's playing his own game.
That's right. He's playing his own game. He ain't playing PLO.
I don't.
Come on, stop. He's playing his own game.
I don't understand.
Yo, this one Lee goes.
We shouldn't be counting. We shouldn't be thinking. We shouldn't. Rob, Lee saw his hand.
It made the craziest face I
Like,
ever seen.
how are
Look,
your chips not in the middle?
Look.
How are your
just
chips?
Wait, just wait.
Dude,
Just wait. Just
I
wait.
gotta turn the table volume up.
Look,
You're
look.
out of your mind. I think you
He
have to
put it face up.
You're good there.
Yeah.
But what about here?
side pot.
Hey, you fucking totally have.
Listen to what Lee said.
Fucking
You have to call that.
My God.
You have to call. You have
Fuck
a 10.
I have a 6. I have a 10 too.
Lee just told him you have a 10. You have to call.
Right,
You have to call. You have the 10.
You have the 10, you have to call. Like, a set of jacks is the only thing that's like
I
beating
win.
you.
You win.
And Benny feels like he made the best play
all
in
in,
his
yes.
life. In his life.
I
Right now.
think
Lee just
I
said that's the worst fold I ever seen in my life.
I have a 10 too, yeah. But
Yeah, no.
no,
You have a
I'm happy
blocker
for
and
you.
2
He
sixes.
didn't
Was he
win.
a pocket
He
flush?
knows.
And there's no straight, no
He
flush.
knows the
couldn't have
game. You have a
pocket jacks to
blocker.
make
Benny
that
don't
bet.
even, Benny's like, blocker? What do you mean blocker?
Get him a doctor.
Fucking
Lee says get him a doctor.
Full pocket set. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Bro,
Set of sixes.
Right side of 6, yeah.
And a 10 blocker.
Yeah, the 10 block too.
Oh, I'm on the bubble. Here, let me give you $100 so you can leave.
Lee says, "Oh, I'm on the bubble. Let me give you $100 here so you can leave."
You leave?
Damn shit. If I call, then fucking I lost.
Yo!
All the time.
it's the greatest line I ever heard in my life.
When you threw your cards in, I almost
He goes, here's $100. You might
I
as well
don't know
just
why he
go.
puts all in.
you
It got
should.
me out.
Yeah, well,
Benny's got the 10 in his hand with the set of sixes.
very
Like,
good
there's only
information.
one hand out there with the jack. Yeah, he was
Nothing
correct,
in
but
there.
still, like,
Yes, there was. There was
A
more.
in
little
what
bit.
world do
Side
you
pot
ever
was
fold?
70,000.
No, not 70. Oh,
Yeah.
that one. He called. He
Yeah,
passed.
side pot was 70.
Yeah.
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 He's the worst player.
I heard.
I think so, yeah.
Lee says he's the worst player ever.
I saw his cards. I almost puked.
How do you?
Fucking
You have a
got me out.
10 blocker with 2 sixes
Right.
and a 4. What's he betting?
Oh,
He's got to have an overpair.
And there's no flush. And there's
oh
no
my
flush and no
gosh,
straight.
bro.
I almost puked.
Yeah.
Adding insult to injury.
I mean,
But
Bro,
I'm happy Michael.
you gotta call like it is.
No,
dude.
you
I
know
don't
what?
care, man.
Because
Buddy, I can't even believe it took him
You're
that
not
long
happy?
to do
I
anything,
know
let alone
everybody not
fold.
happy for me.
I'm
It's the
flabbergasted.
stupidest fucking call
I
I've
got
ever
nothing.
seen. A non-call in my life. What's that? What is that? 19?
But honestly, like, you know,
Well, but see, that's what separates, the amateur players from the really good players. And I mean, obviously, even your amateur players are sticking in there with a set of sixes. But I mean, you can't put them on jacks. You can possibly put them on a set of tens, but you have the removal with the 10 in your hand.
right,
I
and that's
get it.
the whole thing I wanted to do is like, dude, you have the 10 in your
That's
hand,
why
so
I
like,
got the left.
what
Can I
are
tell
you
you something?
scared of? Like,
Even if you don't have the 10 in your
problem
hand,
was?
no,
get it.
correct, but you having that blocker should have you
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in
That's
there,
why I problem.
like
Yeah.
every time.
That's the if you got it, you got it.
Gotta have the best
That's
hand.
it. If
Right.
you got it, you got it. It is what it is. I'm getting it in there, though.
And they open, okay, but they not open.
There's no explanation that Benny can
It's
make
all
that
done,
he
yeah.
folds, that it's a correct fold.
And then
If
he
there
not-
is no correct
yeah,
fold.
He's not in the
like,
hand. Yeah. If I call, yeah.
Okay, last time.
that's called a
No,
cooler.
last
like-
time I call and then I.
What, you're saying if he has the set of tens, you mean?
no, the jack, like the jack.
How does he fold that hand?
I don't
It
know.
was a
how-
set
are
of
you in
jacks
there?
that turned
Because
on
let me
him.
discuss
So that
this.
was the only thing
The
that was
flop was
technically
four,
beating him
Right.
six.
when you have the 10
guy has a
blocker in your
straight
hand. So
sixes
it's like almost
and a
like if you got
blocker
the
and a
jack, you
10,
got the jack.
and this
buddy,
guy
like,
goes all in.
Like you said,
need
like,
your head
forget the
examined.
I'm not even thinking set of tens. I'm thinking set of jacks.
Lee just told him he needs his head examined.
Buddy, I'm
Bubble what, for
honestly like,
$283?
there's no situation
Yeah, yeah,
ever
bubble.
in
I
life,
know. You're two away.
in that scenario, in a $100
Squeeze your head like a
tournament,
bubble.
you know what I mean, where
Buddy, I don't care if we're playing for like 4 Gs.
I mean,
my
listen,
money's in there. It's in there. It's in there
I
with the 10 blocker.
I understand.
It's
If I'm on
in
the
there.
bubble
It's in there.
This is the funniest
with the
thing I've
10 on
ever seen in
there,
my
yeah.
life.
Imagine if he had like 6-6 jack
I have
10 in
this
his hand
high-low
and
game,
folded.
PLO
I mean,
8.
he is.
I
he
mean,
is
other
if he's
than having
sold
the
that.
jack. No, I'm saying other than having
The
the
removal
jack.
means nothing to Benny there. That's not part of his game. Is thinking about that removal.
But that's right, and that's why That's
why he's getting roasted.
And not only that, but that's why somebody will have the upper hand on you. When you're thinking blocker and your opponent doesn't know about a blocker, you're already ahead of him.
Oh, I have a
Like,
10 and snap.
It's the sickest.
that's why I said I don't think Benny knows what a blocker is.
He doesn't.
To be honest.
No,
Like,
I'm telling you, he doesn't.
right, I'm not trying to
By
be
playing
like
it, no,
facetious.
no, you're not. You're
Look at the
being-
case 9. Look at the case 9 come out. Lee flopped a set of 9s. Mike has
Halpern has 2 pairs. He's got queens
Mike
and
has
sevens.
a
Now you
Mike's
got
got
crazy
it.
hand right now too.
That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, you're not in the
Lee
hand.
just said that was the
You know
dumbest
what
thing
I
I ever
mean?
seen in my life. They're
still
still
saying
talking
it?
about it. Yeah.
Because Benny keeps
Hey,
trying to
you're not
defend
in
it, I
the hand.
guarantee.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I make right, I make the, you know what I
He
mean?
says
Like,
that's the dumbest thing I've ever
like,
seen in my
right,
life.
like, no, you didn't make the right play, even though, see, that's
Yeah,
why
I
people
knocked
get
him out,
result,
yeah, of
or
course.
that's
Get
the
him, he
typical
stays,
thing
he's a
of
good
being
guy.
result
He has the
oriented.
best hand.
Benny thinks he made the right play because of the result. You understand what I'm
So
saying?
far,
And
but then
it's not true. That's not true.
It was a one-outer.
So it looks like Halpern's dead to a queen here. He's just
Oh,
gonna
boy,
shove
yeah,
and
and Lee gets it in
Fuss!
before he even gets his chips in there. Yep. A queen and a queen
I
only,
got a
and
set
that's
of
probably
nines. I
what's
thought you
going to
said
come on the
5
river.
queens. I'm good.
Get 2 pair.
Yeah, I'm fine.
he says I'm fine.
Oh my
He says I'm fine. He says I'm fine. Lee says I'm fine. Oh my God.
What did I just tell you? What did I just tell you?
That is. This
And a
guy
queen
needs another
probably
brain
comes on the
aneurysm.
river.
Okay? I mean, this is
Now
unbelievable.
look, buddy. You make him chip later now.
Yeah, take it. How do I lose that in?
Lee says this guy needs another brain aneurysm.
There you go. That's it. That was the one. Yeah, there you go.
That was
funny.
That was the best
That was
line.
funny.
That's
Oh
the
my
best
God.
line I've heard up here for a while.
Oh my
I mean, I'm
Lord,
a
have
fucking
mercy.
idiot. I got the best
Look at
thing.
the commentators for this
Oh
game.
The
my.
funny thing is, he said he
Looks
had
like
queens,
what
so I
you're
said, I'm
going
dead.
through, huh?
It's almost exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the time, yeah.
When he said I got queens,
So
When you
what
say
you
I'm
missed because you don't have the earbuds on.
I'm like, I'm dead. And I
When they
was
flip their
dead.
hand, Halpern goes all in. Lee snap calls. Lee thought that Halpern said, "I got a set of queens."
Yeah, I got
Oh.
So Lee thought he
goes,
was dead,
"You're
but
good."
then he flips up his hand. He's like, "Oh, I'm good." He's like, "I got a set of 9s. I'm good."
That was the-
As soon as he says I'm good, he flips the queen on the river, and everybody is frozen.
Oh.
Frozen.
Don't take my card.
Lee says,
Hey.
"Don't take my card."
That's why he call you what?
I mean,
Yeah.
deserves
He
to
called
go
him
home.
like, okay, I don't.
He deserves to go home. That was a
Benny loves it. Benny loves that Lee just lost
A lot of
in the
people
same
need
way
boards.
that why he folded the sixes.
Well, Lee just told him he's
Go
the
ahead,
worst player
enjoy.
he's ever seen in his life.
What is it? I
Is
mean,
there too
I've
much
never
cursing
seen
on the
such.
screen
I mean,
on the stream today?
what's going
Lee's
on?
got no filter though. That's why
Turn
I
the
love
volume
this
on?
Lee, man.
Yep.
It's just like he calls it as it is, like I do.
Yep. Nobody does it like you, Brian.
I try, man. I keep it real.
Bruce, that's like the worst beat in the world.
I'm trying.
Two out on the river. I mean, you know what? It's
Keeping it real.
But the thing is, he wouldn't even be in the.
I smell really nice today.
Eddie, don't talk to
I do.
Bo about it because it was the worst fold I've ever seen.
the tournament if he hadn't folded his
It was the worst fold I've ever seen.
No.
It was the
I
worst
wish
fold.
I had brought my jacket in.
What do you think 95's looking
I've never
like?
seen a worse fold in my life.
I think a lot of red. A lot of red lights in front of you.
He immediately talked himself out of it.
That's a pretty good flop for Lee.
He immediately. Yeah.
Lee has been on the literal, well not literal, but Lee has been on a roller coaster.
He's been on the wrong side.
Buddy,
of just
Buddy
about
was up to
everything, man.
380,000. Now he's down to 80,000. He's still flopping nuts over here.
Halpern's like, what?
Lee has actually a bunch of cards give him the nuts if he hits any 4, 5, or 6. Halpern's the only thing that can stop him. Lee's gonna take this right down. Which Lee is, I think Lee's over this game. If we're being honest, I think he's.
Oh, we're going on
I think
break
he's
or
over
something?
it.
A little breakage?
I don't know.
Let me get the blues ready for you.
Oh, we're
Little color
erasing
up?
blues.
All right, cool, man. Let's take a little 5.
Do 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 do.
All right.
Do we have any videos to
I've
show?
never seen such idiotic poker playing.
Then how about we do some of this?
Nice.
Hey man, we got 4 people in the chat here, so I don't want to lose them.
PBKC is your entertainment destination for poker, casino table games, OTB, paddock live events, and exceptional eats. For more information, go to pbkennelclub.com.
hostile
Believe
each
me,
other.
believe me.
Oh yeah.
His
Right,
high
you know.
stakes game doesn't compare to what I play. Believe
How about
me.
we play high stake? How about we play heads up for like $1 million?
Yeah, okay, I don't have $1 million.
So then you can't play me.
Well, I wouldn't play you for one reason only. Not for the money, because I don't need anybody crying if they lose.
I cry? By the way, I have never been disrespectful to you, but I'm about to.
I'm not disrespectful.
And
I'm
just gonna share
I'm only
something with
stating
you.
a fact.
When you say somebody like cries, like crying is like crying with tears. You know what I
No,
mean? That's a
no,
factual statement.
no, that's not true.
What is true about it? Explain it
not
to me.
true.
Verbally, you're not going to win this war. So just tell me. Tell me.
As long as I'm not going to win the war, so I'll just forget about
That's
it.
a good idea.
Yeah. As long
I'm
as
just
I'm not
having
going to
fun
win.
with the Brooklyn.
This is a good one. I might have to rewatch this. It's the best. Like, oh yeah,
I came back and everybody's still here. I'm shocked. I was like, oh.
Every time someone gets all in, they triple up, whatever. You can't, no one gets knocked out. It just keeps going around.
Because now you know he's going to do. He's going to fall away.
I came back in 30 minutes. I'm like, nobody got knocked out? Like, same people are still here.
And
Should have been before.
Yeah? I didn't see it.
Yeah. I got it in bad. I
But
went
you
on.
don't need to pump the
You did
know
bad.
what I'm saying?
I
Okay.
went out and
That's all. All right. Okay, buddy. All right. That was the worst call in folding history. I just want to you can never fold that hand. That was the worst fold in history.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
just make
agreeing,
sure.
but this
Because the bubble doesn't really matter, right? Because what happens is, if you call that hand, you get rid of him. And
Then-
he'd be home watching TV. Okay? See, all this is a joke to me and fun.
You know,
They don't understand.
You need to.
I need to be in there
In the booth.
commentating.
You put Brooklyn Brian to shame. Okay, hear that, Brian? You can learn something from Lee. You hear that, Brian?
They're gonna like want to have this listened to like all night.
Oh, my lord. All right. 4 and 8.
4?
Yep.
All right, let's have some.
We are.
All right, Benny,
Jesus
big blind.
Christ.
I'm loving it.
Top, top, top,
There you
top.
go. Yeah, well, we can't get there.
All right.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Back
is
from
my
the
go?
break.
Okay, thank you.
Had a couple of things
By the way, I'm only
said.
having
Still talking about
7 I'm really only having fun.
Benny's
Don't
hand
cry, because then I have
holding
to-
the set of
I'm gonna
sixes.
start crying.
Promises, promises.
We're not talking about that hand.
We aren't. They are.
I'm not. I can't take this.
Mike's got a hand. I'm
This
imagining
guy-
he's probably
this
gonna
guy
pot
hasn't played
this.
a hand since Shavuos,
No,
and I don't
he's
even
just
know when
gonna
that
call.
is. Exactly.
He usually makes the right decision, but I
Sweet.
don't really think just flatting here is ever the right decision. I mean, ace, king, queen, 9 with a suited ace is a monster hand.
Don't shake your
I
head,
don't-
sir.
I
got
don't
more
really
earnings
think
than
smooth calling
poker.
and letting in players behind you
sure you
for
do.
cheap is ever the right
I don't know
move
what
here,
that did
but
for you in life, but I'm sure you do.
$1 million.
you know,
good
see
enough?
if it works out for him.
Been bad mouthing me the whole day. I just gotta get upset.
I love rubbing people the wrong way.
I know you do. You get annoying once in a while.
It's okay. Check.
Check.
$16.
16.
Well, apparently Mike knew exactly what he was doing because the flop is deuce 3-8 Badoogie, and
You
it's
can
not
knock-
good
you
for
can
Mike's
knock me
hand.
out,
So
no?
he knows a little more than I do, apparently.
Okay. I raised.
Put no in.
must be talking about what we talked about.
Replaying some of your comments.
They're laughing hysterically. Okay, now I've seen it all. I've seen all of this. You lead out with a bet. He goes all in and you fold.
I had a rolled up set and a blank suit, so what am I gonna do?
Brian, you have a poker psychologist?
Top
He
pair.
didn't hear you now.
Top 10?
Oh,
Now we're
okay.
on. Now we're
Ace eight.
Ace 8?
Ace eight, yeah.
Yeah, one. It's a very
He got bigger man. He got he got the bigger man.
Listen, you guarantee he has an overpair. You know that he's going to have an overpair.
That's it. Yeah. That's two and four.
But who cares?
Okay. I got a call.
Oh, you gotta play your hand.
That's it.
However
yeah.
you feel it's
But
right.
That's right,
all,
Benny.
Yeah.
Play,
Huh?
play how you want.
Play your hand, Ben.
That's all.
Keep playing that way.
Does it look like we know what we're talking about?
We have no
not at all.
idea what we're doing.
Last time I made a final table was Shavuos.
Sure.
I think we celebrated
You
together.
like that holiday, huh?
I don't remember what it is though. Do you remember
Shavuos
what
is
it-
actually a fun holiday.
I don't. That's. I don't know. I mean, it's somewhere between Sukkot and the other ones. I don't know. 22. I can't remember. 22. We got all kind of funny.
22?
Names. Us Jews have funny names for our holidays. 22.
I got a good one.
So what is it, Lee? What is Shavuos?
Every hand.
I don't even know.
Remember, sir?
I remember celebrating it when I was a kid.
I know.
But I don't
Getting there,
remember,
we're getting there.
you know, what it is.
I think
Nah,
it was last
15
week.
minutes.
Either Sukkot or Shavuos was last week. And I don't know what either one.
Sukkot.
And I'm
This is the
Jewish.
one you built the.
Sukkot. What you build a
Sukkah.
sukkah. You build a sukkah, right?
Okay. I'm not sure what that. I forgot what that signifies.
Make sure you catch this one.
Yep. We got something exciting happening in the next,
in the next
15
15
minutes. Stay tuned, guys.
Stay tuned.
We know you're waiting for the big one.
I'm sure it has something to do with the Jews being driven out of somewhere.
So just in case you guys haven't seen, first place is going to take home $1,400 today, and then we're going to pay out our top 6 places. 6th place is going to take home a little over $200. But until that happens, we shall continue. We were losing players left and right, and then when they made
was
this
pretty
final
funny.
table,
It was like,
everybody turns into
I think we
John
got-
Robert Boulogne.
I think we got to the final table at like 2:30 or something
Yeah.
like that. It's 4 o'clock, so yeah, we're grinding. We are grinding it out.
Jose's found himself a very playable double suited ace 10 4 5,
20,000.
Raise 20,000.
and he just called the AK, and Halpern's going to come through and re-raise to 20.
And then
Lee
Lee
said, "I'm going to play every hand with you, sir."
I'm gonna snap call that.
23.
Hope for some jacks.
Lee is drawn real thin. There's
Super
one jack
thin. The
gone,
queens
couple
are
of
dead.
queens dead. His diamonds might be good, assuming Halpern doesn't
I
have
was gonna
diamonds,
say the
but
diamond, but Jeremy's blocking 2 of them, and then you got a straight draw. Ace King 9-10 flop 9-10. Jim's blocking that. Jim's all in.
Halpern's racing with 20K here. The only ace out there is Jose, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had like aces or kings. Yeah, he's probably closer to kings if I had to guess, just based on the card removal, but that's a bad flop for
That's a
everybody
disgusting
except for
flop.
Jose. Jose flops the
Flops
nuts.
the joint.
No big deal.
Pot. I'm gonna pot it.
When you're first to act here,
You pot that thing, it's like there's nothing less
Well,
than
no,
a set right now.
that
but
that's what that was going to be my question. Is this anything less than a straight? I
No,
guess it could
no.
be a set, but I mean,
it's nothing less than a set, I'm saying.
Right.
So like, that's the least.
this is never aces on
No,
Jose's part.
no.
This is never
Nope.
maybe 2 pair, but yeah, anything less than
At
a set.
very least, it's a set of
It's
deuces.
6-3 maybe, but yeah.
No, not even. Set of deuces at the very least.
You earn the right to say what you
I just want to know what Halpern's thinking about on this kind of board when you raise pre. You have none of
Halpern's
that.
thinking about throwing
Kings? With kings?
a bow in Lee's face.
I don't either.
This is
What
the
are
most
they doing? They
incredible
still
thing I've ever
talk?
seen in my life.
Oh, is that me? That's me.
I don't either.
I mean, I really want to be home watching TV.
Lee says, "I really want to be home watching TV right
Yeah.
now."
I
Anytime
believe
you
it.
get me involved, it's going to be.
Oh, without a doubt.
All right, so I just got to figure out what the hell. This knucklehead came in with 4, 5, 6, 7.
He said, "Oh, Knucklehead came in with 4, 5, 6, 7."
Put him up. Yeah, I knew you.
You got to draw, right?
Yeah, 4
I
5.
got the nuts now.
It's almost He's almost drawing dead.
Jim's pretty much drawing dead.
That's exactly what Lee just said because he told him he had one of his queens.
Yep. That's gonna do it. I didn't see many hands that Jim played. Did you?
He didn't have many hands to play, because I do remember the hands that he did play were very mediocre, but he had to play something at some point.
Yeah.
Not the worst flop you're going to see with queens, but
Did we lose a player?
yeah,
They
he just
six
lost.
places.
Right.
We got 7 people.
Right.
So
Jim.
if you have the
Like it's
best
been
hand,
a long time
fold
since
if there's
we've
2
lost
other
a
people.
player.
Okay.
So we're 7-handed now?
Benny's actually being a really good sport here. He's taking the razzing pretty good.
Oh, he
'cause-
always does, though.
right,
Benny.
but this is prolonged.
Yeah, you
this
guys
is
want to
this
pay
is
the
like
bubble?
a half hour later.
But Benny does it to himself because he still talks about the hand. And
Well, Andy showed everybody if he just folded his hand and didn't let
Right.
everybody know that he's willing to fold
Right.
basically the third
I'm
nuts.
in.
I mean,
I'm in.
that too. He did fold face up.
Okay.
Like just muck the hand and then
You
don't
guys
let
deserve
anyone
it.
know what you had, and we're never even
Someone
talking.
doesn't have cash, so.
I don't have cash.
Mr. Canuck is sitting at 300,000.
$20 a person.
They can just
For
take
6, 120. You just take it from the.
Does anybody got 20 I can borrow?
I've got 100.
I got 100.
All I got 100.
Just take it off the. I mean, I may be.
Bruce has a good problem. He says they're trying to figure out a way to give everybody 20, but everyone throw in $20, and Bruce says, "Well, I only got hundreds." And Lee says, "I also only have hundreds."
Ah, so let's not do it.
I'll pay the bubble. I might be the bubble.
mean,
Lee says, "I'll pay the bubble." What a sport! What a guy! What a G!
You pay the bubble with Jeremy having like.
Mike's got a pretty playable hand here. That's a pretty good flop. Mike's flopping 2 pair. Lee's got Bupkis and Jose's got a mystery. Because you can't fan out 4 cards in the box. Wow, Lee just improved immensely.
If you like
I hear Lee right now in the background. It's hilarious.
Well, if you hear Lee now, chances are he makes it through this hand. Unless he's
guess
just watching
so.
the rest of it live.
Looks like the
Is he binking
5
it?
comes.
That is a
Yeah,
bink. That
that's
is
a
a
bink.
super ultra mega bink.
54.
Lee snap calls. Mike's gonna be out of here, I think. Oh, Mike checked. I
No, no,
guess.
no, Mike,
I thought
yeah.
Mike said pot.
No,
Poor
Mike-
Mike left with
2
18K
pair.
here. He knows that he's beat. Bad run out. But you know what though? I love Mike. And I think he's a really good player. But he did it to himself by checking that flop.
Did he check the flop?
He sure did.
Mm,
Yeah,
that-
yeah. Lee's not calling that flop.
Definitely not. I don't. Did he check the flop? though, for
100%.
sure?
100 million.
Yeah.
4, 6. I mean 4, 5. 4, whatever. Something like that. 2, 4. Somewhere around there.
Lee. You know it's fucking Lee.
And Lee's gonna be the bubble boy. Watch. It's hilarious. I'm laughing over here. I don't even know what happened, and I'm laughing. I can't see it. I'm just laughing. I can't see it live, man.
We'll let you know in 15 minutes.
Oh my God. It's hilarious.
Josh, if you're watching right now, apparently this is going to be the this is the footage.
This is the
that we
highlight.
yeah, this is the highlight reel right here. This whole thing.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying by just hearing stuff in the background. I'm going nuts. I can't wait to see what just happened in 15 minutes from now. here. How come we can never see Halpern's hand?
Because Buddy doesn't.
Ever.
He
doesn't put it in the box.
1,000.
I'm starting to notice that now. I'm like, we never see this guy's hand.
Listen, that's how they do it in Brooklyn.
Oh, is that a Brooklyn thing?
It is.
Oh, man. I don't know. I have no idea how we lasted this long, though. I'll be honest with you, T. When we got here, Lee had 70% of the chips in play. We had 4 short stacks. Here we are, 2 hours later. We lost 1 player. It's pretty wild. Well, at this point, I'm just hoping to avoid traffic.
Oh no, you're hitting it, buddy.
36.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you're getting. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we probably got about an hour from here. You're gonna be leaving here
Smack
like right
dab,
at like 15.
smack dab
yeah,
into
you're-
it.
Yeah.
Nice,
I
bro.
hope you got an audio book on tap.
What, you going down to deal? You going to deal a little bit?
No, I'm playing.
Oh, you going to play?
Yeah.
Nice.
You wanna go?
No. What's today, Wednesday? Thursday.
Last time I checked, it was Thursday.
Yep.
That's 36.
36.
You sure?
Yeah, no.
We could use a fish.
Yeah, no.
You sure?
Oh, I'm sure, brody. I'm sure.
It's good action. It's a good game.
It is. Not for me, though. Halpern. Love to know what you got. Dying to play in there. Get it in with Lee. Look, he did. It's just because it's Lee, too. Is there ever a scenario that Lee's going to fold right now, or does he not just get it in on the flop no matter what?
Not on that flop.
Look, like no matter what,
There's
right?
a lot of
just
flops
gets
he
it
might
in.
fold to, but that ain't one
I'm
of them.
pretty sure, like, no matter what came out, though, he was sending that in.
I only have this.
He says I only have this.
I didn't mean, well, I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, 46.
Lee is in full troll mode right now.
Does Halpern have a better pair?
No. No way. He's probably got like tens. You know, he's probably like right under Lee.
He's getting it. He's like so close to getting it in.
You want me to redo it? So, pre-flop.
Like 2 times already. He already
Wow,
put his hand.
Lee is trolling right now.
Is he?
He
What's
said he said you want me to re-go through how the hand went. He's like, I raised this much pre-flop. I raised this, so this is how much it is now. I only have this much left to put in, so this is why I'm putting it in. He is in full troll mode right now.
You got him to put it in.
What do you think? Tens? You got tens? Or like ace king? Ace king?
Jacks.
Any ace or king is gonna do it here. He's got Badoogie too. He called with the Badoogie hand.
Does it
That
stay
could
low?
be a straight draw.
It stays low.
Is that a 6-4 over there?
Jacks are good.
6 deuce.
Look at Lee. Back up again. Wow. Wow, he baited him in too to make a, like, he just had nothing. Wow. One big blind. We got 2 people with 1 big blind each? How is this tournament still going on, Gary?
I think we're running on pure vitriol now. Like we are going for the throat now. This is no longer just about PLO. This is
Brian!
got personal.
There's 2
Brian,
players
you have a
right now
shower.
with 13
Any
and 14
shower?
K.
We make it to the next break, there's trouble. Yeah, no kidding.
It literally said 1 big and 1 big.
About an hour and a half. Hour and a half? Mm-hmm. Hour and a half, I'm gonna be playing pool.
Oh, I'll play. No, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Wise.
I don't know. I can't play. I can bowl.
You know who's, I don't know if you know, remember downstairs in the 2-5 game, Javier, they call him JJ?
Yeah, JJ.
He was a professional bowler.
Was he really?
Yeah.
You think Lee smokes the devil's lettuce?
He must be really good.
Who?
Yeah, I think he hurt his back, so he's
Not
can't bowl
sure,
anymore, but he used to be a professional
something else.
What part? What part of New York City from? He's got to be a New Yorker, right?
Yeah.
You know where he's from? You guys talked about that before?
No.
Where are you from?
Brooklyn.
You are Brooklyn. Okay.
Brooklyn. I'm Brooklyn.
You and Halpern from the same
I'm Biggie,
neighborhood,
bro.
huh?
I'm Biggie all the way, bro.
From the same hood, eh?
Biggie. My man, just flat calling.
Lee says
Golly.
a pair and a backdoor, all the backdoor possibilities. Yeah, you bet I'm coming, buddy. Backdoor flush, backdoor straight, and a pair. I love this
Bing.
game, and I don't have to worry about a low.
That's the worst possible turn
Yeah, Lee doesn't
for
like
Lee.
that turn.
No.
I thought he was gonna do it on that one.
Wow, it just got worse and worse, man.
If these guys check though, I can see Lee possibly betting.
Yeah, Jose's not. He can't win the hand unless he bets right now.
I wouldn't be surprised if Jose backed into a weird straight.
I feel like Jose can't win the hand right now if he didn't bet it. Look, yeah, I feel like Halpern wins the hand.
Showdown.
We'll see though.
Yeah, I told you ace three. Weird backdoor wheel.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
1-3.
Yep. Sorry, I've been doing this for a long time.
You didn't even realize you had a straight.
What did Halpern call then? Was it a pair of queens or something?
Queens and something.
Golly.
Brian, you get that one?
What you said 10 minutes ago, you think
You get that one?
I never pay off. With two
Okay,
pair
just
on
make
the
sure you keep your eye on that one.
Remember what you said 10 minutes ago? About him earning.
Let's look at the numbers. Let's look at the numbers.
You didn't know, but you did.
Bruce is like, I'll do whatever.
You thought you were bluffing.
Yeah.
Got two people with one big blind.
Bluffing
I'll
for
do
sure,
whatever.
but you bluffed with
I'll
the best
do
hand.
whatever.
That's the best part of the process here.
Oh,
The
wow.
man was bluffing with the best hand and didn't realize he had the best hand. And he threw out a bluff. And he says you
I'll
win.
tell you what. Thank goodness Lee was on this table.
I gotta tell you.
Too bad
Between
you didn't
Tommy
know.
Pham
Made it
over
quite
here.
entertaining.
No.
Benny.
Unreal.
Benny limped it in.
I've seen it all.
Benny with the limp.
Now you just have to come back to the entertainment.
This is fun. I just enjoy myself. This is hilarious. Go ahead.
Look at this.
Oh, if my whole crew was here, they'd be
Limp
freaking out.
Fest
They'd
Central.
be like, Sean especially.
He called him the worst again.
I mean, really
Oh
crazy.
my goodness.
Check.
Look at this by Jose.
It's a pretty good flop from the Canuck.
Decent. Lee goes, I like you. I just heard Lee go to Benny, I like you a lot. He goes, because I know I could scare you right out of a pot.
Before I call you,
He
do you
just said
realize-
that. We'll hear it
Is that
later.
Full on troll.
Good
Full on troll
We'll
mode.
hear it.
Look
Yep.
at your cards right
It's
now.
hilarious.
Want me looking? Yeah. He's folding, so.
Oh, he just pointed to Benny and said he's folding. So.
Just a matter of time.
Wow.
Sure you know what you have.
Poor Benny.
You know what
His
I'm gonna
stack
do?
has dwindled though.
Okay.
It's a product of,
Yo,
of
flush draw,
holding
I'm
those
gonna
kind of
check.
hands, you know.
See what you do. 30? Flush. Is there a flush draw out there?
Wow.
Say that's all I
Are they playing? We're playing for the trophy today? Huh?
I don't know if I can call that. 9 beats me. Jacks beat me. Queens beat me. 10 beats me. Too many things beat me there.
What do you have if all those things beat you?
I have like hung 8. I got 2. That's exactly right.
Tens and
That's an
eights. I was gonna say he has an 8.
I flopped it. Yeah. Nice hand. Nice hand.
You know,
I knew exactly what I had. I fucked up one time.
Oh, you're hilarious. 1 big blind, 4 big blinds, 6 big blinds. That's what we're playing with for the last 2 hours.
How much?
I
5?
told you I had no idea what I had there.
What did it
Oh, nice. I mean, look
Yeah.
at the pay jumps, man. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's why they're playing so
Right.
good right now.
I
They're playing
get
on the
it. All
bubble.
right.
They
I
really
got
want
you.
that
I get it.
free. I don't blame them.
Well, the thing is the jump from the 223 to the 291 is like we
No, that's,
gotta ladder
that's pay
up.
jump. Listen,
laddering up.
that's a Okeechobee Steakhouse.
Okeechobee ladder up
20% return on your money.
from Brooklyn over here.
6 hours.
Had to get it out.
No, I'm glad you did.
You know, yeah, I had to get it out.
Get it out and just keep it that way.
Yep.
Oh, I need you. Can I have it all? I need you. I really do.
Yes, sir.
Rob, you're doing a great job, buddy.
Thanks, Rob. Hey, what time's dinner? What time's dinner?
8.
What time we going to eat dinner at?
8 o'clock.
Yeah. You still got the burgers, or you ate them? You did?
Buddy, honestly, I would have got your money back, and I'm not even trolling. I know you don't care that much.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Jeremy's all in. Probably catch the quick double up. That's what we do around here. Lee's in there.
Who?
Let's give him the quadruple up.
He may take that.
Let's go. Top it.
You're ruining it.
Yeah, I'm rolling. Not yet.
Wow, Jeremy's flopped a monster here, but he's already all in. He's got an open-ended and a flush draw. His flush draw's no good though. Lee's got Lee's got a wrap and enough.
Lee's got the best hand going right now. Are you kidding me?
Look at that, and a 10. Holy smokes!
With the 10, like you couldn't get better than that.
Well, we know what Bruce is gonna do with kings.
Fold like a lawn chair.
Lee says world. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Jeremy actually not too bad. Actually, a queen or a jack. Oh, wow, there's the
open
king
ender.
ball. Another open ender.
Oh my
Smashes.
gosh.
And you know what's funny? Is
Oh
Lee hits the
my
straight two. Lee hit the straight two. How gross is that?
That is just disgusting.
What a king.
Brian, you
Lee,
see that?
Lee couldn't find a club.
Oh, this is the hand that Lee was talking about.
Right.
He said, Brian, you see this?
Oh my gosh.
You made the wheel.
I know.
Lee, we see it now.
Unbelievable.
No club for Lee.
I know I lost. Nice hand.
No club.
That's like
Runner, Broadway.
Thing in the world. Brian, can you call for an
Oh, my
emergency
God.
evacuation?
We should just start doing shots. That'll make it more interesting.
You see that hand?
Look at this. 11.
You can't be
10,
more
8,
loaded than
6,
my hand
5,
with that
2.
card.
Where have you
He's
seen
got
that?
another one
Kind
out
of
of
like.
Yeah, one.
I've seen it all today. This is amazing. It's pretty funny, actually. Nice hand.
Thank you.
Big round of it. 10.
Did he? What's going on? Is that the blind?
He called.
How much is the pot?
45.
Okay, 45. You gonna come?
Let's see if the Canucks gonna come through.
He's coming through. All right, he's coming through. Pair
I
of
tell
threes.
you what, he ain't scared.
Scared money don't make no money.
You know, I've heard that.
It wouldn't really make the perfect ending if you were.
Oh,
I was calling the bubble.
Masher.
All in.
This might be trouble for Lee here.
What do you got?
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable. Oh, God. Just throw an ace out there for like, just for
Oh
the heck of
no.
it.
There's no way.
Oh, I got a straight draw.
You need an ace and an ace only.
There's no way.
Oh! I've seen it all!
There's no way.
I've seen it all! Retribution!
No way.
This is insanity!
What?
What the hell is going on?
What?
Out the door.
Brian, are you fixing this? Just to keep me here longer? To torture me?
Another 6.
Wow. He said, Brian, are
This
you
is
fixing the
insanity.
deck? Are you fixing the deck to keep me here longer?
Oh my gosh.
This is what
Yeah.
this should go into your all-star catalog of like videos.
Like Eddie Munster.
Nothing like it.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I've never seen it.
Father.
I don't
Who's
think
the
I've seen it.
grandfather in the month? In the month.
That's
Was
sick.
it Eddie?
Grandpa Munster.
Grandpa?
Well, that made up for the 2-outer that you
Yeah,
lost
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. That's
You
okay.
said the 2-outer.
Wow.
Now I'm dangerous.
Gross. Absolutely gross.
That's crazy, bro. The only ace in the deck that can save him, bro. Wow.
So
Look at
sick.
Mark. Mark's like, I
We're
can't.
counting up that one.
I was leaving.
Jose's
I was
like,
like, hey,
what just
thanks guys
happened
for
there?
$20. I was
What
going to
just
apologize to
happened?
him, and I was going to leave. Just having fun.
Lee reiterating that he's just having fun. He's like, I was planning on putting in, leaving, and then heading out, but now I'm stuck. Well, he says, now I'm taking this thing down.
You look so nervous to fold.
Wow, dead to an ace. No straight draw, no flush draw, no nothing. Dead to an ace.
You got lucky. But that's all I had. I can't tell you.
Don't lose the worst play ever.
Oh my God! Benny has like one blind left.
listened to
What
you.
happened?
Yeah, he did.
That's it.
What in the world
That's
happened to all your
Now.
great folds though,
Well,
with all the
fucking
chips?
thing.
Like,
So funny.
I know.
oh my
Why you
goodness!
just gotta stick it in? You know?
Wow.
I never got mad. Yeah.
Why would you get mad?
Benny on the block.
Still goes down the stupidest fold I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow. I can't believe it. The longest short stack final table I've ever seen in my life. Seriously though.
Bruce, it's a lot of fun. You know I bring some fun. How that ace comes, I have no clue. How I get one, I mean, it's one out.
Well, the stupidest thing Lee's ever seen in his life is going to happen in 15 minutes. Whoa. Yeah, I saw that. Well, Lee, we can honestly say you have made this final PLO table the most entertaining we've ever had, by far.
I am checking to my.
If he checks, I'm checking no matter what.
I'm checking.
Even if I win.
Can you imagine if Sal was here?
I'm going to check it down, probably.
Sal would have a field day.
I don't have anything. Oh,
You got the king.
you,
Or no.
I think you win.
Bruce and Lee just checked it down like they were old buddies.
I'm stuck.
I guess they are old buddies. First place 1,400, second place 877,
was for a
third
second.
place 575,
It's not going to be.
Oh.
fourth place 397,
Probably do.
fifth place was 291,
Oh, yeah.
sixth place was 230 something or other.
237, 293.
So we are technically still in the bubble, and I didn't see any cash exchanging hands, so we might actually be on a literal bubble for the first time in a long time where no one's getting paid.
Oh, we've been like, yeah, we've been.
No, but I'm saying normally in the bubble they usually pay
Yeah.
$20 a person, so it goes a little faster, but now they're actually
That's for sure.
playing it
Supersize
out.
those fries.
Cool.
I'm sick of
This is the one,
Good luck,
Benny.
Bubble boy.
yeah. That's new. So,
Man, I'll tell you what.
16, 17.
17.
Just so I know.
Nuts
That
got
doesn't
a very
open up.
playable hand. He's never folding
What
that.
does?
For you,
For them it does.
I'm saying, but it doesn't open up for those two. Yeah,
For us two, it doesn't.
Right.
For these two, it does. For you, it does.
Seven more. You get your money worth, man. Yeah, you're in a box.
Oh, you're definitely going to win. There's no question about it, because you can't make any dumb moves. You can't make any dumb moves, Benny, so you're going to be good.
There's a lot of fun, he said.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Okay, check.
The Canucks got the wrap. Lee's got the flush draw.
Yeah.
Canucks
Now
picks
Benny,
up a king.
Benny picks
hot.
up.
Yes.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
wow. That'll do
Set
it.
of fours.
Benny's
Benny's
already
like,
got his
I
hand
got it.
flipped.
I got it.
Fucking
Benny, you have the nuts.
You have the nuts, Benny.
Someone just said
Give enough
Benny
flush.
and the
There you go.
nuts.
Say hot.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I need that. That's
Benny
it.
and the nuts.
7 is good.
That's hilarious.
You know, Bruce called it. He said for sure
Hey,
it's
Brian,
enough to
you know
win.
what I have? Fucking thing.
Elongates the process even more.
Thank you. You say I'm winning, okay?
I told you, we
We
both
did all
knew
we
you were
could
going to
do. We
win.
all checked it out, okay? And we couldn't beat
Yeah, I say hot in the middle.
Funny. I love Benny's laugh too.
You win.
just quadrupled up. You can hear it, right? You don't even have it. You can hear it because he was literally laughing as soon as you said that.
Oh, I got the nuts. How can you win? Yeah, I popped the set.
I was fucking with you.
He said he fought the set, didn't he?
Yeah, he had a set of sevens.
There was
Yeah,
a seven
yeah.
on that flop?
Yeah, he had a set of sevens with the, yeah.
So he was just nutted all day.
We
all
could have
day.
been like going for a cocktail, and we knew you would have won that.
Oh, Lee's getting it in. Pot.
He's got a good history with aces, too.
Yeah, and ace deuce.
How much?
And it's all the low ones, too.
Okay.
Pot.
So that's pretty good if you see a bottom flop. Let's see if Jeremy. I think Jeremy's just going to fold. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy that.
Jeremy's been folding everything all day, pretty much.
Bruce with just a pair of nines.
Yeah, it gets through.
What am I going to do with that hand?
35.
Gets through.
No. Well, I'm suited on one side. That's the only good thing about it. Oh, aces are very overrated.
Crickets. Yep.
Kind of hit a 7 and you hit
8, 8, 6, 5, and 3. That was a big blind.
Probably happened. It's happening.
That's how many bigs they got
Yeah.
left. Wow.
But it's been like that for like an hour and a half. Literally, I've been calling it out, like 3 bigs, 2 bigs, 5 bigs. Like, how do you let yourself play with 3 bigs for an hour and a half? How?
I don't know, buddy. I'm usually out in the first or second level.
I can't even like, what am I can't look down at 3 big blinds and then just limp 1 big. Like,
But see that's why Lee's got a stack. That's why Canucks got a stack. You know, because they're in the pots, they're playing, they're pushing people out, they're betting when they have it, they're betting when they don't. You know what I'm saying? That's why they got a stack.
30, sorry.
Okay, is that right?
how many hands Bruce played?
Take that back.
I don't know if I can count them on one
I
hand.
said if Lee wasn't on the final table, I would have shot myself.
So, yeah. I have to
I shot myself.
All right, kings.
Wait, no, there's a guaranteed 10.
Oh, it's guaranteed. And I have a 10. I have a 10 blocker.
blocker.
Oh, really?
It's guaranteed.
It's just a matter of turn or river.
There, he's got outs.
Yes, he does. 6.
No. Hey, now you're happy?
You get the fuck. You're the worst poker player I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, look. Hey, what?
You are the worst poker player I've ever seen in my
Oh,
life.
I did.
But I like you.
I thought about learning.
I like you. I like
Huh?
you. I like you. Because I know I can scare you out of the pot.
I don't know, you got too big or you got out. You know, my wife.
Fucking guy.
My fucking guy. All right. Yeah. Me big, right?
I found a hand Jeremy's going to play here. And if he doesn't play it, I don't know what is going on right now. But please, Jeremy, for the love of God, pot this thing. Please, for the love of mercy. Don't limp. Don't limp it. Pot it up. Thank you, buddy. You min clicked it. Did the min click. Oh, look at Brucey over there.
How much you have left?
Ooh.
How much?
25,
Yo.
almost 30.
All right. How much you have left total?
T,
However
look at this
much
hand
he
right
has
here, bro.
is
I
what
can't
I'm
give you that. I can't give you
All right. So I gotta see what he has.
Yeah, we got Bruce in there. We got this guy in there. We got Lee about to pot it right
Yeah,
now.
you just say pot. That's all, yeah.
110.
Yeah.
Look at this. Lee potted it.
You just, no, I got,
This is a crazy
yeah,
hand.
Jeremy, right?
Yeah, you just go throw your cards away.
Yeah. I would imagine.
mad at him?
No,
You get
Don't say anything because you have other players.
of course.
But we know you're out.
You brought it. Yeah, I know. You know, yeah.
You brought the heat on this one here?
All the correct.
Now we'll just
This is aces versus ace king versus queens versus sixes
Do it, man.
versus
I got queens.
4 all-ins. Whoa.
good.
I'm like, don't freeze up on me.
Oh, he's got
Lee's
aces?
smashing
I
a
need
flush
clubs.
here.
I don't know what
Is
Lee.
Lee smashing a flush
I don't know
here?
what Lee's doing right now.
I need to
But
beat you.
Lee has.
I didn't see too many clubs in those.
He's got a wheel draw
Those are
too.
great
Remember
things.
the old wheel?
I do.
The old wheel?
I do.
Okay. Don't forget the wheel.
tough for him to get a Broadway with Bruce's
Yeah.
queens out there, but I didn't see too many clubs. I'll be honest. Look at the way that dealer spreads the cards.
Clubbage!
That,
What a framing job.
That's the end of that.
Oh, my
Whoa.
God.
Stop it.
What?
Club.
And Jeremy flops
Two
the
pair.
Club.
With the nut flush draw,
Club.
2 pair. No. You called it. You called it.
That
Oh
is
my God. Look at Lee. Look at Lee.
stupid.
Look at Lee. He just shrugged his shoulder like,
You can't hear what he said, but he's just like, get out of here.
he shrugged his shoulders. He was just like, you
A
know.
lot of fun.
That's hilarious.
Flops a
Look
set
at
of
this
aces.
guy.
Buddy flops a set of aces.
It's so sick.
Oh my gosh.
Nutty.
Yeah.
Nutty.
Brucey,
Wow.
take care.
And he's got all the chips.
That's why he got no teeth.
He said, get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Look at Mike's like, yeah, I'll chop it. Look.
5%.
Look.
Yeah,
Mike,
Ryan, you see
yeah,
that?
yeah, I'll chop it.
Mike with all 3 bigs, yeah.
Yeah, I'll chop it
Next
up.
time.
Even chop? Oh my goodness.
You got like a
Lee,
bracelet or something?
what the heck just happened there?
he lets him
Just stick it in. At this point,
Did you get anything?
Wow. He's
I
the
mean,
one that potted it.
Lee
He
missed his tea
potted it
time,
pre.
you know. So
Yeah. He's the one that potted it pre.
what do you think he's gonna do here?
I want to show my guys that I won. I don't. You think I care about the 1,000?
Wow. Well, he knocked 2 players out,
Something.
right? Jeremy got knocked out in that one too?
Yeah, he was on that flop
That's
set
it, Jeremy
aces.
and Bruce, right?
It's so funny, like the way Bruce plays sometimes. Like he folds all these really good hands, and then he gets in with queens and sevens. Like I'm just, which I mean, it's not a terrible hand, but it's obviously, you know, you just have to smash to win that one.
Pretty much,
Good.
right.
You got it.
Yeah.
He's talking to you right there.
Too funny.
He goes, oh my
It's just
God.
too funny. Whatever this is.
Lee says, whatever this is.
I'll save you.
Whatever it is. So I would
All right,
imagine
it's
that
working
they were
out the way I
probably
thought
gonna
it
wait
was.
until Mike
Yeah.
does something here.
Yep.
And then they might talk about something, but
Oh, fan?
Settle down there, Mark.
I like him. First of all, I like him. He's the,
I do too, but
I
damn,
like him.
We gotta get him out of here.
No, I like him. I want to chop
We
with
gotta hang
him.
him out.
I'm on my way out.
I wanna chop with him.
Lee says,
Yeah,
just so everybody knows, I like
I
him.
gotta get you.
Yeah, I wanna chop with him.
And Mark's like, well, that's why we got to get him out. And Lee's like, no, I want to chop with him. so Lee's trying to chop with Mike.
is he?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Mike is an incredibly likable guy, so
No,
I get it. I
yeah.
get it.
It's hard not to like him. I mean,
Yeah.
he doesn't have a mean bone in his
No.
body, I don't think.
Don't do anything stupidly.
He just said, don't do anything stupidly to himself.
I'm gonna fold this one. I haven't been out of a hand in a long time.
Well, I mean, Mike doesn't have much of a choice.
And the Canuck wakes up with suited aces.
Oh, wow. Does Mike have to, like, get it in here?
Yes.
He does, right?
Yes.
Just on
Yes.
value alone?
Yes.
There's no scenario that Mike could fold here?
All right, here we go.
He's in for 30%.
Now we got action.
Oh, my gosh. and
Well,
he folded.
well, as soon as Benny calls, I can see the fold. That I
Aces,
kind of get.
Queens. Oh,
And they
queens
might
coming
chop
for
it.
sure.
And then he gets
Wow, he's
knocked
got
out.
gloves
That's the way
too.
it's going.
Look at this, man. Wow.
Benny,
It's just so sick.
well, yeah, Mike definitely had fold
Queens
equity
live.
there for sure. Well, that's terrible for Benny.
Diamonds.
He's got
He's got time.
Queen ball?
There it is. Over.
It's over.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Wow, great
thanks.
fold
Yeah,
by
I'm
Mike.
saying
I
that.
still got paid.
Nice job. Nice job.
And that's it for Benny?
Get the fuck out of here.
And
Give
Benny,
you what?
would you ever do that with a guy? That's what I'm trying to say. Would you ever even do that with?
I think Lee just said, "Get the fuck out of here" to Benny. I'm
Now,
pretty
you
sure
know what?
that's what he
No.
just. I swear to God, I think that's what he just said.
Okay.
Oh my God.
He might have just said, "Get the fuck out of here" to like somebody else.
Look
to
at
like
Lee.
whatever.
Lee just
his
asked him,
hand
how
was.
much do you have? And then he goes, oh my God.
No. He asked
Tell-
him what he had. He asked him what he had, like his hand wise.
Oh,
He had ace king last hand.
oh.
Mike folded ace king.
Mark, this has been
Oh,
fun.
did he?
You've been
Oh
a
my
gem to
God.
play with.
Just
Oh,
for
really a
that,
lot
though,
of
just
fun.
to ladder up.
Is this
Now
the
Mike's
guy?
going to get it in,
I
obviously.
didn't see that.
He's like, I just made money.
I was hoping. I mean, yeah, it's all.
You're in 10, don't forget.
You're in for 10.
Do they fold it? They all fold it.
Well, no, you got to be either 5 or. Okay, he calls. We'll go.
All right.
We saw that.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Wow. The Canuck has
Yeah, I'm
quite the
gonna-
playable
I'm
hand
gonna
here.
See what happens with it.
Don't provoke action.
I might. I might just do
Gonna make a
nothing.
difference.
Well, not really, I guess.
Check.
Is there?
No deuce out there.
Oh
wow.
my gosh.
He's got fucking full
That's
house. I
quads.
check. I check. I check. He's got a full house. I check. I got
Oh
an
my
Look at that. Look at that shit. This is unbelievable.
Quads. Let's
This
chop
is
it up.
fucking unbelievable. Look at that. Quads.
Straight flush.
It's unbelievable.
Wait.
No,
Oh,
what?
you give it this side. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jose, can you see?
It was
Oh
more than
my
the
God.
side pot was more than the main pot.
That's actually pretty clever.
And what do we call? What do we call it? We were like
Called him Jose Canuck.
Canuck. Yeah, we've been saying Canuck. Yeah.
I love that that happened
It's
just.
been like the most enjoyment I've had in a long time.
That's actually good.
How much, Mike?
10.
So now that Mike doubled or tripled up there, I mean, is he in the race,
We should.
or he's got to do it again?
He's got to do like 4 more times.
What a time to draw quads. So sick.
Better be on my
What is
last
it, 15? How much does he have left? I'm blind all in. I have no idea what I have.
Mike's got kings again.
I didn't look.
No way. All right, if he doubles up here again, then it's
I
like,
have. Oh, I got tens. Oh, you got kings?
no way.
Oh, tens
Clubs
coming.
are no good.
No, I don't think so.
Clubs
So
might
10.
be.
Straight.
Yeah.
10.
Oh, that's so slim. Oh, he's drawn to a 10 and a 10 only.
Oh my
What
God!
is happening?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Lee knocked him
That's the
out!
stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
He hit a flush, yeah, if the board wasn't paired.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Yo, night.
Here's what I gotta do. Here's what I wanna
Lee is wearing his
Wow.
sun running kicks over there.
Oh my goodness! And I'm pretty sure that is gonna do it.
Wow.
Yeah, they're gonna chop it. Chop.
do.
All right, kiddo.
What?
That is disgusting.
Yeah.
I get the.
Say goodbye to
accolade.
the folks here.
So how much
Hold
is
on,
the
they're still
total
talking.
that we would
Chop,
charge you?
buddy. You and I both know what they're
So I'll
doing.
take
Listen,
1,200. You take 1,000.
there's
I
a
win
veil.
20.
There's a
Yeah.
Hollywood veil here that
Yeah.
we have to
Yeah.
keep up pretenses,
Oh,
okay?
okay.
Whatever you want.
Cool.
Well, there's.
We've been talking about this before.
Yeah.
You didn't go to the meeting, and I
No.
get it,
Yeah.
because you got better
No,
things
no.
to do.
I'll
Right.
take
But it was
1,200.
discussed in
Give
the
him
meeting,
the
okay?
balance. Okay.
Man, I missed
Okay.
it again.
It's all right.
Give him the- I
Looks
win
like
20.
all right. They just
Yep.
shook hands. All right, this is chop.
Yep.
All right, this is chop.
Hey!
Hey, congratulations
I
to
get
everybody.
1200,
They're gonna
you get the
chop here. They're
balance.
just gonna take home about
Right?
$1,000
And you
bucks.
give me
give
your
or take.
number, by the way.
And that might be our
But
first
take
and
a
last
picture. I need a
appearance
picture
from
with
Lee.
all the things.
And
Well, I gotta win.
I think he had the time of his life.
Give me the chips.
And I had a pretty good time actually too.
Yeah, I did too, man.
I enjoy hanging out with you, bud.
Absolutely,
And,
bro.
Who's taking the picture?
We're gonna call it a close to our PLO event. 2K guaranteed, which we absolutely smashed. I think we had almost.
You get a 4.
what is it,
Yeah,
a
give
little
4
after
and give
4,
me
12,
ace.
Yeah, a little over 3K. No, almost 4K.
Yeah.
Give me
Wow.
aces.
Yeah, we had 54 entries at 100.
What?
About 35.
Yeah,
About
yeah.
35. That's great. That's a great show out for a 2K guarantee.
Absolutely.
That's really good.
Give me 4
So if
aces.
you guys have any issues, come out playing. We're here every Thursday. Tournament
Yeah, I'll
starts
take
at 10
the
o'clock.
picture.
10 or 11?
11:15.
11:15. Tournament starts at 11:15. We start
Yeah.
streaming at about,
Do they
I
like,
don't know, 1 o'clock.
buddy,
Yeah.
Brian, you're not taking pictures?
And but we'll be streaming all weekend, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. You know,
Winner.
Yep.
put something in the suggestion box. And
Yeah.
for my guy Brian, I'm Terry, and we will see you
Yeah, we'll hold the hands
guys
up.
later.
Sweet.
Anybody actually looks at.
No, hit this.
I just do this first so they don't.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, because